Bang, bang. Bang, bang. Cheers. What's up, everybody? Welcome to Two Nobodies with the mic. Episode 20, big dog.
Woo woo, 20.
Yes. So I don't know if you've heard out there, people, but it is Armageddon in Southern California. People are
cold,
freaking out.
Yeah.
We almost did this show inside, but we said no. No, we're going to do it for the people.
Yeah.
Out in the wilderness, baby.
Yes. Let me welcome my co-host here, Rafa.
Hey, everyone.
The guru.
How you doing?
We have the social media manager, the dude who makes you piss your pants. Jay Bird's in the house.
What's up?
Just flew
Jay's
in.
a star.
Just
Jay's
flew
a
in.
star.
Superstar.
Superstar.
And then, of course, the producer, Eddie Money.
Yo.
The money man. Thank you guys for showing up on a Wednesday. Listen, if you haven't heard, I know we have a bunch of followers on the East Coast, correct?
Yes,
Correct.
we have a lot.
I like it.
We're a big New York media. big new,
Conglomerate.
yes.
Yeah.
But for us here, it's going to get into the 40s, and it's going to rain, possible snow at 1,500 feet, which is, I mean, that's at my roof line.
It's going to snow in Santa Clarita, they say.
Yeah, so if you
Thank
live...
God you don't live there, huh?
Yes, if you live anywhere near Castaic,
He hates it so bad.
yeah, it's going to be bad.
By the way, we just got another mention from George Lopez right now.
Ooh.
George Lopez, San Fernando.
Love it.
Shout out to George Lopez.
Love it.
Pacoima's in the house, George. Thank you, brother, for liking and sharing our stuff. Yeah, we're getting big time. Getting big time.
Big time.
So,
Big time.
Big time. Big time.
Big time.
So, episode 20, right? And we always like to do famous 20s.
Oh.
So, I hope you guys are ready to rock and
I'll
roll
let
for
you
that.
go first.
You let me go first. So, listen, there's a standard, and there's only one. I mean, there's a lot of 20s, a lot of good 20s. But when you're thinking 20, it's Barry Sanders, player. Detroit Lions, the best.
Who are you thinking?
Oh,
What a different sport. I mean, for
Okay.
well, that's mine. Barry Sanders, the best running back of all time in the NFL.
I'll go Ed Reed then.
Ed Reed.
All right.
I got Darren McFadden,
Oh, Run
His-
DMC, baby.
my running back as a kid for the Raiders.
Jody Meeks, baby.
Oh,
Wow.
I was thinking about
Listen.
that.
Bang. Run
day.
DMC. I love Run DMC. Okay, my turn.
go ahead.
The best third baseman of all time. It's not. I was hoping he would argue with me, but even Rafa can't argue with me.
I
on
can't
this
argue.
one.
No, of course not.
Mike Schmidt, Philadelphia Phillies, best third baseman of all time. I think 12-time All-Star.
A bunch of shit.
He has everything. The dude, when back in our day, you know, I'm almost 50. That was who we all pretended like we wanted to be, was
Right,
Mike
right.
Schmidt. And he wasn't. We were Dodger fans. It didn't matter.
Yeah, it didn't matter.
That's how badass Mike Schmidt was. Doesn't matter.
I'm going to give you another safety. Brian Dawkins.
It's a good one.
Easy.
Fred also said Ed Reed and Brian Dawkins.
Yeah.
Surprise, surprise.
Go Ray Allen.
Ray Allen.
It's a good
There
one.
you go.
Great one. Jay, you have
Gordon Hayward.
Oh, my God. You're a
The-
fucking NBA.
Gordon Hayward, the
Dude.
guy that tried to defend Kobe on his last game.
Oh, my God.
He got
tried.
60 dropped on his forehead.
He's white.
the second coming of white chocolate.
He's
yes.
named 2 NBA players that none are as good as
crazy.
one that I got in the bag.
I was trying.
Well,
Well, yeah, I don't want to go for the obvious.
My turn, right?
It's your turn.
I'm going to go with a great hockey LA king, Luke Robitaille.
There you go.
Lucky Luke.
I like it. I
The-
like it.
Probably the best second-round pick of all time in the NBA. Manu Ginobili.
Ginobili. Yes. The Argentinian sniper? Or what was he?
A master.
Yes.
I got Rondé Barber.
Rondé
Oh, nice.
Barber.
That was good.
That's it? Gary Payton?
Gary Payton, obvious.
Gary Payton.
Well, fuck.
I try to go.
You went Jody Meeks.
I love that one.
Jody
Because we were
Meeks.
talking about it earlier.
Yeah, I know.
I love Run DMC, baby.
Oh, my God. All right, let's move on.
Okay, yeah. 'Cause I was gonna go Lou Brock. We can go.
We can go
We can go
forever.
on and
Fred
on and
also
on.
has Tony Stewart, the Home Depot card.
Tony
Oh,
Stewart.
that's a good car.
That's, you know what?
That's a good card.
That's a good
Like-
car. What used to be a good car, and then it went to Logano, and
Yes.
it's still good. And then, now it's
Tony Stewart brought eyes to NASCAR.
because he was fucking nuts.
Yeah, it was badass.
And he drove every series, by the way. He drove like
the truck series.
Dude, the funny cars. He drove everything.
Yeah. Shout out to Tony Stewart. He's probably a billionaire right now, right?
Shout out to Fred.
Shout out to Fred.
Listen, everybody, we are live on YouTube, but please, this is an interactive show. Chime in, Eddie Money. Eddie Money knows what to do. If you have something to say, go ahead and leave it in the comments. He'll let us know what's going on. But let's get into our housekeeping, right? We are the gambling show of record, but we always like to say,
Don't be a loser.
Don't be a loser, right? Especially right now, there's not a lot of stuff to gamble on. So if you find yourself... If you find yourself gambling a lot right now, you should probably hit that take a break button.
Yeah, for sure. On
DraftKings.
DraftKings, take a break.
Like all the
Self-ban.
all the sports shows, DP's not in. A bunch of
they took a break this week?
They're all taking a break this week, which is it's a slow week. But listen, there's always stuff to go on, and there's not a chance that we were gonna miss a week, especially episode 20.
Never.
No, never.
Right?
Never.
We are one episode away from being legal in Las Vegas.
For sure. Next week, Dion episode next week.
Yes.
Ooh.
Yeah. A lot of good 21s. So let's get into our next order of business. People, the 5K March Madness giveaway, people. We are rising up. Cause I rise up.
Eddie also sings on Friday nights at the local,
Yes.
Saturday nights, actually.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Derek Carr's church.
Oh, no.
The choir.
No, he tried and he got kicked out.
Listen, actually, I'd love to say everyone knows that. I've only seen karaoke, I think, twice in my whole life.
At El Torito in Northridge?
No.
Oh, there used to be a white dude who used to do Whoop There It Is there on Friday nights. Dude.
That's not a karaoke song.
And bro, he did it. And he was
Nice.
white and he fucking danced to it.
I
He was
respect that.
bad motherfucker.
You gotta respect
He was
that.
like 60-something too.
Does everyone have a karaoke song? Well, Jay, what's your karaoke song of choice?
Shoot, you know what?
Everyone has a go-to.
No, I don't. I don't karaoke.
Not even.
yeah.
Not even a little bit. No, I can't.
You
I don't.
had to have done it once. Like I've done it.
No,
twice.
I did it once, maybe at Barney's Beanery or some shit.
Wow.
Maybe, but
Wow.
Wow, on the
and I
west
don't
side.
even
What a
remember.
name drop.
No, in Pasadena, by the
Yeah,
way.
yeah.
But no, I've never. It's not my thing.
Me either.
What'd you see?
Too shy.
I don't remember.
Kiss
I
from,
don't remember.
Kiss from a rose from Steel.
No, I don't
Oh,
remember.
that's so good, Jay.
I don't remember, but
So good.
it would have been probably something rednecky. Little Leonard Skinner
wow.
or something like that.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Freebird for sure. It's my
Yes.
shit, boy.
Yes. Jay,
He's gonna sing their guitar solo.
Jay, you have anything?
No, I've never done it. I'm too shy.
Yeah, you see,
never-
I have the same.
shy.
I have the same
Yeah,
problem.
I'm shy too.
I'm
though.
shy as shit.
Oh, really?
I
Yeah.
do.
Well,
People
it-
go,
No,
At
Eddie's
that,
shy.
yeah.
Eddie's shy after 3 drinks. It's over. Eddie's shy up until that point.
It's
3
over,
drinks,
Johnny.
and he starts doing the boogie.
Oh, yeah.
on down. Yeah,
okay, listen. When Earth, Wind, and Fire comes on,
That's true.
that's an iconic video, by the way,
I
that
let
people
my-
haven't appreciated. We laugh at it
Oh,
in my
yeah.
home all the time.
Yeah.
well, the funny
Ralphie
thing
loves
was,
it.
my daughter posted it, and it was true. I had to be at work the next day, and I told everyone, like, listen, I'm not
Taking it
drinking
easy.
tonight, taking it easy. And that was like my daughter posted 1 hour later. Yeah, that was me.
That's funny.
Eddie E, no karaoke song. For
I've
you?
only gone once. But
you
it'd probably
sing?
be like a Drake or Kanye song.
Oh,
that way everyone else can sing.
surprise.
Surprise.
Surprise. I really like Drake, so
yeah.
like that.
So listen, 5K giveaway March Madness. We need 10,000 Instagram followers and 1,000 YouTube subscribers. I told you last week to go steal your spouse's phone. That was probably a bad idea.
Bad idea.
Yes, don't do that. But definitely your daughters or your sons.
You could.
Or your,
Don't
whatever.
look too hard in there.
Yeah, just listen. We are this close. Right, we have what, 3 weeks?
So we're gonna give it away March 10th.
March 10th.
So if we don't have enough people, we're still gonna give away $2,500, and we can give it away to we can give away 1,000, 1,500.
All right.
We
Yeah.
can do that.
For those
Listen,
that don't
I-
think we're serious, we're out here sitting in this wind for you guys.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. It's freezing.
It's the real deal here.
California standards, it's like Montana.
It's a nightmare.
It's yes.
My daughter's in Montana. It was -6 this morning and full of snow. So
Yeah.
She's probably like, what a great day.
Oh, she's
Yeah,
like,
it's like,
yeah,
it's so
it's
beautiful.
wonderful out here. We're in flip flops and we're just in t-shirts. It's great.
We
Yeah.
got Steve Lopez in here saying what's up.
What up, Steve Lopez?
What up, buddy?
What city is Steve Lopez from? I'm so curious. It's such a common name.
It is.
Right?
Generic.
That's
like,
George Lopez's brother.
Oh,
scared me.
so
Like, oh.
Pacoima.
From Pacoima.
Yes.
Sure.
So that is our 5K giveaway. Thank you, Steve, for watching us.
L.A.
LA, baby. So let's get right into our NBA All-Star recap. It's very controversial, people. Listen, it was a shit show. Shit show. We're not having any sponsor for the NBA sponsor because I would not disrespect a good sponsor like that.
For this. Yeah.
Yes. So real quick, some numbers. Eddie had some good numbers. The one number that I heard today that it had the actual game only got 4 million watchers.
Wow.
Which,
I heard it was one of the lowest.
no, the lowest.
The lowest?
of all time.
Ever.
Wow.
Yes, so just in perspective, the Daytona 500, which is sort of the Super Bowl of NASCAR.
It's their first event of the year.
Yeah,
now.
it had 8 million views, double that. But like some real stupid shows like America's Got Talent gets more than 4 million views.
God.
I mean,
That's a good show.
Here we go.
yes,
Here we go.
Yes.
Big Simon fan over here.
yes. Eddie.
So
Who
it
knew?
was bad. No one. I mean,
Listen, 4 million. Listen, NBA is going to take note because the one thing they cannot afford because they do have a contract, a TV contract coming up, and that is not good for them. So this thing is going to be changed. But the one shining bright like a diamond,
yep.
was Mr. Matt McClung.
The White
He was
Knight.
He
The
was
White
a beast,
Knight.
wasn't he?
He
Yup.
was
Oh, he
That
was a
was-
monster.
and he hit every
First
dunk-
attempt.
First
First
attempt.
First attempt.
yeah.
Every dunk he did was
And they were
great.
Yeah, they were. It was out there.
Yeah.
Them fucking dunks at 540 off the baseline.
I hope,
to
I,
win
hope,
it.
I hope the players pay attention to that. I mean, you could get so much. He got signed by Puma.
Imagine?
He got what
Clyde Frazier's so excited.
Philly signed him or they took him on, and 3 other things.
Yeah, I know
mean,
what you're talking about.
Yeah.
He made more money
but
that night than he had.
Yeah,
His whole
Probably
career.
all year. And that's what, the baseball home run derby does that. They give you a $1 million, they got to throw money at it. But like I heard him interview, the fake gangster from Memphis.
Ja.
They said, why don't you do it? He's like, I only like to dunk on people. I don't like, I mean,
God.
We'll bring a couple. We'll bring
Listen,
4 dudes
man.
out there.
there is one athlete that has to be more entitled than any other athlete on this planet. And I do think it is the NBA basketball player.
Oh, 100%.
Because
Which I think is going to be
Its downfall?
its downfall. Exactly. Because I think that they're involved in too much shit. Dude,
Yeah.
the T-shirts before the game and all that shit. Dude, nobody cares. We just want to watch basketball.
Yeah.
Dude, nobody gives a shit. I'll be honest with you. You can promote whatever you want on your shirt before the game. Nobody cares.
No one cares.
And that's why every year, for the last 3 or 4, less viewers and less viewers and less viewers. That's what it is.
Yeah, it's not a shut up and dribble type situation. I would never say that. You have a platform, say what the hell you want to say. But the league as a whole, it's the woke.
Nobody's
woke.
watching. It's too woke.
We want to watch a game. We want to be entertained. Don't shove politics down my throat.
Right.
And I don't care if my side, your side, right side, left side. I'm here to watch basketball.
It doesn't help, too, that the players are divas. Like you said, super entitled.
Super entitled.
Well, they come off like that.
Oh, I agree with you.
Because listen, most NBA stars were stars like at 13 years old.
Right. Well, the new stars now were stars at 13.
Yeah.
Charles Barkley wasn't a star at 13.
No.
Yeah.
Michael Jordan wasn't a star at 13. He would make his freshman fucking team.
Yeah.
So he wasn't. The stars now were stars at
Oh, yeah. and
13.
the AAU, all that.
Oh, yeah. Are you kidding?
Yeah.
There's there's guys in 8th grade
Yeah.
that are that are stars already.
Ja actually has a really good story. He had only like one offer. I think we talked about it last time, but he was barely found. But even him, who was unknown, he played with Zion on his
AAU team.
and he was an unknown.
Yeah.
So even still, It's just AAU.
It's by far the most entitled athlete.
all these
They make. You can say they almost make the most.
I forget who I was listening to. He's a radio host. He's an Oklahoma State guy. I can't stand him. But he said, this is a white dude. He said that he, who was good in high school and good in college, I can't remember his name. Someone, if you know who I'm talking about, he does sports radio.
Doug Gottlieb.
Doug Gottlieb. Even he said.
He's from Anaheim, by the way.
He is.
Is he?
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
he's. I'll tell you. Sir, go ahead.
He said he hadn't paid for shoes since he was 14 years old.
Imagine he was white.
Imagine
Their whole
that.
team was white.
So imagine that shit. So that's how bad. Because if you're a star, man, you're sponsored by Nike.
Yeah.
Your team sponsored. You get everything, and that's what we're dealing with. And they get.
But now
paid.
they're getting sponsored by all these teams that fucking. There's 10-year-olds, 11-year-olds.
Well, now in college, the NIL doesn't help.
Oh no. Well, I mean, that's
basketball athletes the most entitled. They're bigger than everybody else. They're tall.
Yeah.
It's just their contracts are so much bigger.
The
Ridiculous.
contracts are huge.
They're huge. They're huge. These
Huge.
guys, they're all making. Like a superstar makes $40 million.
Yep.
I saw someone try to blame LeBron for the downfall of the dunk. Look, Jay's
That was Stephen A.
The dunk, the dunk contest?
Yeah.
Oh,
Was
yeah.
that Steve? What did,
That
what
was
did he-
weird.
fault?
That
what
was
did he
weird.
say?
I don't know.
What did he say, Eddie Money?
He blamed LeBron for the downfall of it.
Who said that?
Stephen A. Smith.
Stephen A's an idiot.
Because he turned it down.
Yeah.
Because he
Was
won't
that
be.
his? Was that his whole theory?
Because it was like he is like the star of the NBA, and if you're not going to do the dunk test, what makes like other stars want to do it?
Because
I could-
all the guys that did it when they were in the dunk contest, they weren't stars.
Yet.
Kobe wasn't a star
Yeah.
when he was in the dunk contest. Jordan was 2 years into the league?
But Jordan did it 3 years.
Okay, but he was 3 years into the league.
Dominique.
Did Michael Jordan win a playoff game? Probably he probably
No.
didn't even win a
No.
playoff game
No.
before he
No.
won a dunk. Before
You're right.
he participated
You're
in all
right.
three. And after that, your focus is on that.
Yeah.
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 So that's the difference.
Yeah.
That's
True.
why those guys don't do it.
Yeah.
So
So I mean, it was a big day for Tatum. Tatum gets MVP. His new shoe comes out. Ja had a new shoe come out, I believe. It's a big right. So Tatum, I mean, there had to be an incentive clause in his shoe contract.
like MVP and fucking.
Yeah, and then you get like the dude was firing off threes. I watched
I just
it.
think
I didn't-
watching
I didn't
him-
watch
I didn't watch it.
I didn't watch.
I did. I don't know why.
I walked in and my son was watching it and it was like.
Just.
And then somebody said today, "Oh, they need to compete in the fourth quarter." Well, dude,
That's what it's supposed to be like.
it's not supposed to. The way their scoring system is, or whatever. Now, LeBron's team was getting their ass whooped going into the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
How are you going to compete going into the fourth quarter? You're down like 40 or 30 or whatever the fuck it was.
Do you like how the new strategy is, or the new
How is it?
format? It's,
So-
it's like 2 years old, right?
I like it.
So
The
what's
draft?
No.
Go ahead, Eddie. Explain it.
So each team, there's 3 separate quarters. I don't think it's time, but it's like the first to 24 or something like that. And then at the end, each team gets 24 added. So the team with the highest, they get 24 added, and that's the goal. So let's say
That's the dumbest thing I've ever fucking heard.
It's kind
it
of.
worked really well in 2020 because
Yeah.
it was like an honor to Kobe, and
Yeah.
so people like actually cared in that game. But like after
that
then,
when
it just
Kobe had
fell off.
died?
Yeah.
Yeah, nobody cares about the scoring shit anymore. Like, it's stupid. Play the game, or what you can do is, think about it. If you have 24 of the best players in the world, 6-on-6. Or 5-on-5, you put 4 teams, 6 players, you have one guy, and that's it.
I think we said it last week. The one-on-ones would be.
Yeah, that was-
would
yeah,
be
I
great.
agree.
One-on-ones is crazy because you have 24 guys.
2 on
So-
2, like
so-
I agree.
NBA Jam.
So, like-
that would be awesome.
3 times down the court, everyone was. So listen, it was almost scripted to a point because everyone's like, we want to see Ja dunk, and they made sure he had like 4 or 5 breakaways.
Oh, God.
And then they were saying the whole time, Jaylen Brown versus Tatum. They went 1-on-1 like 3 or 4 times, so it was almost scripted to a point. And listen, I think there will be changes. You cannot have another All-Star game like that get worse numbers.
I don't think it can get worse.
I don't think the numbers the numbers weren't there because the game was bad. The numbers are there because of what you said, the wokeness of the league.
You think that's what it is?
I believe that you can see their numbers the last 3 years have been, or 4 have been on a steady decline.
I think next year after Mac McClung, what he did, I think it will be more exciting to see what happens.
Saturday night is always the best night.
It is. That's what I watch it for.
The stars come out,
Yeah.
and that's about it.
But maybe that would kind of roll over to Sunday.
You want to make that exciting? Make it Sunday morning.
Dame,
And then play the game right after and see how that goes.
I like the 3-point contest. Did Dame win
won.
that?
Why was Julius Randle in the 3-point contest?
It was like I heard it was like a last second thing. Someone
last second thing.
out.
You couldn't find anyone else.
I saw him. I was like, "What is this the right thing? What's going
Yeah.
on here?"
They always throw some turd out there.
Yeah.
Michael Jordan's had the worst 3-point contest of all time, by the way.
With all due respect.
With all due respect.
Yeah. So
Also, Steve Lopez, he's from Boyle Heights.
Boyle
Shout out
Heights.
Salesian.
So did he go to Salesian or
No,
did,
my dad went Salesian.
Oh, nice.
Oh, really?
Christian brothers. Yes.
I should take off my cathedral sweater.
Oh, that was a big rivalry. So
And he has some college football takes about quarterbacks, but we'll get into that later.
Oh, awesome.
All right.
We'll get into that in a little
stay
bit.
tuned, Steve. We'd love to have you in. So that is our NBA roundup. Sorry, everybody. It was garbaggio. But now let's look ahead to what we got going on. The NBA, I think it started back up tonight, correct?
Tomorrow. It starts up
Tomorrow. So big news. I heard a big soundbite, with LeBron saying that these are the most important 23 games of his career. It was very long. He said, because if he doesn't make the playoffs, this is 2 years in a row. And he said, "This is not who I am. I'm built about the,
You can off all you want. This is, girl, it's true.
No, I agree. There is pressure. Skip Bayless, I think, said.
Oh, here we go.
Hey, he said it.
Surprise.
He said the pressure's on him now. Pelinka got him the pieces, and
It's still-
it's up to LeBron to.
Yeah, it's up to LeBron.
True. He has to come out with his hair on fire. Has to come out with
LeBron?
his hair on. Yes.
There's only so much he can do.
Well, he has to do
has to do
whatever
it,
he
yeah.
can do. He said it. He's like,
Oh, no, I agree. But, bro, what are his numbers this year?
and
Okay, well, keep it up.
But
Keep it up.
here's
he
the thing.
can keep it up.
Do more.
Do more.
No, not even though.
Bro, he's playing 38 minutes a game.
He has help now. He's only played. How many games have those new players played?
No,
Well,
it's been a couple. I get that.
The first game that they looked good
Yeah, they did.
against New Orleans, he played the least minutes he's played all year, and they won by like 20.
Yeah.
So that has to be the formula. But these guys have to learn how to play with each other. He said it. He's like, I'm not about. It was great. He's like, I'm not about the record. The record's done. I'm about the Larry O'Brien Trophy.
I hope
So he said all the right things. Go ahead, Eddie.
Fred
Money.
said you guys are expecting so much from LeBron. He's pretty much 40. LOL.
Yeah, bro,
That
he is.
that can't be the whole his
Dude,
crutch
he's
this whole year.
38 years old. He's averaging 29 fucking points a
Okay,
game.
great. Now let's keep it up. I guess.
What do you
right?
mean keep it up?
Right.
That's not how they're gonna win.
So then you're gonna be like, hey, well, right now he's played so good at this point. He's 38, guys. But if he plays bad, hey, he's 38.
Bro,
It's okay.
he's not gonna play bad. He's
But
still
here's-
gonna average
Okay,
29.
then that's all I'm saying. Like, keep it up.
But
Good
here's
job.
the thing.
That's no. We're talking about the Lakers being good
Yes.
for them to have a good stretch over these last 23 games, right? And you're talking about, LeBron needs to step it up or keep the same pace. Bro, he's kept the same pace, and they're like 4 games or 5 games
And
under
I
500.
also said those new pieces.
It has nothing to do with those new pieces.
Well,
You know who it
listen.
has to do with?
23 games have everything to do
Anthony
with those new
fucking
pieces.
Anthony, what is it? Day-to-day
Day-to-day
Davis.
Day-to-day
Agreed.
Davis.
He
Yeah.
has to be the best player on the team.
I agree.
For LeBron being 38 years old, he got to take a little seat back.
Do you think he will?
LeBron? Of course.
No.
AD?
You think AD will step up?
Well, he went on a vacation this weekend with his kids and his wife and the whole 9.
He did?
That's what he said he was doing last week.
Well,
I
he
didn't see him
should.
was he at the All-Star game?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
I hope not.
No, he said he was going to take a vacation with his kids. Let's hope he got all
Good.
out of the way.
Good.
Yeah.
And he got some massages or whatever.
Hopefully-
with Deshaun.
Deshaun.
MVP.
I hope so. I
Deshaun.
hope you're right.
and he comes out and plays well.
Hopefully he took some calcium pills.
He needs something.
Or injections.
yeah, he needs
Injections.
whatever Patrick Mahomes took in the Super Bowl.
Oh,
That's
yes.
called greatness.
Mahomes
Oh
juice?
God.
Yeah. You're going to put that in a bottle. It's called greatness.
Mahomes' secret stuff.
Oh, God.
So, listen,
How do you think they fare?
I think they make the playoffs. I do. Listen, it's a tough task to put a team together And I forget, what's their next 10 games,
I was
Eddie?
just gonna bring it up.
It is insane. So
Is it?
it's a gauntlet. Like the next 10 games. Go ahead, Eddie. What are they?
Tomorrow they got the Lakers. I mean, they got the Warriors.
Win.
Warriors.
Sunday they play the Mavs
At home?
away.
Oh, tough game.
Dude.
Then they play the Grizzlies on the road.
Dude.
Thunder on the road. Then they're back home. Timberwolves back home against the Warriors. Grizzlies again. Raptors. Knicks. So they do have like a 5-game home
dude.
streak.
It's
Dude.
rough.
That's tough. But
listen.
hey, you got to get through it.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
I agree.
I mean,
I think they have to win somewhere like 17 games.
I think it's 16 out of 23.
6, yeah.
I think, I heard last week you say that. I think that's true.
Well, they got to
Fred's-
win 16 of 23, but they also need people to lose.
Yeah.
Yeah, D'Angelo has to shoot well. He looks so good.
Dude, the pick and roll with D'Angelo and AD would be fucking awesome.
He looks
Because
so
he can
good.
shoot the ball.
Yes.
He has the touch.
He's a threat.
Yes,
No, 100%.
And Beasley, he has no fear when it touches his hands. It doesn't
Oh, no,
matter.
no, he's shooting.
shooting
He's
the
shooting.
ball.
Yeah.
He's shooting the ball. So it's exciting. I'm going to be watching. I'm excited. I think it's a tough task, right? Obviously, and I agree with you. It's not on LeBron. The best game they've had all year was the one where LeBron only played 29 minutes.
Perfect.
And that's what it has to be like. So
Fred said in those like 9 games I said, he said they go 7-2.
wow.
He said the Mavs aren't good. Can't play with Luka. The man is Carmelo in a nutshell. Ball stoppers.
I told you. I said I agree with that.
Fred drinking the Kool-Aid.
I agree
They
with
play
that.
the Mavs
Dude,
twice as well.
The purple Kool-Aid. Mav twice. Now, when is Steph coming back? Do they have to? I know.
The Warriors are done.
Are the Warriors healthy?
The Warriors are
They're not, right?
done. No, they're done.
Don't
They're
say that. Don't jinx it.
done.
Don't jinx it,
Well,
please.
The Warriors are done. They'll make the playoffs,
So then why
but they're
get-
fucking done.
So why don't we trade for? I mean, it's too late now. But
Yeah.
For who?
I-
Klay
Tristan. Yeah, I mean Clay.
Klay
Tristan, we need
Tristan Thompson.
No.
Clay's done, dude.
Oh man,
He's done.
But imagine on the Lakers, just in the
He's
corner.
done, bro.
Yeah, just do nothing. Just sit
Just do
there.
it-
Just
sit,
wait.
sit in the corner,
You don't
please.
have anything to give for him. It's not that he's done, but he's done being that.
He's not
that-
what he's
Yeah,
not
of
what he used to
course.
be.
well,
when he was a free agent.
Didn't he just like come up or make a second best of most 3-pointers in the game?
I think he did.
yes, he did. Like in the first half.
Yeah.
Okay, so speaking of that, if you
Fred said 2 weeks for Steph at least.
2 weeks. Okay,
Oh,
so
yeah.
Okay.
if you're looking at, it's a big. We are in Los Angeles, the greater area of Los Angeles. Don't come looking for us. We move. We move the show.
we moved the show.
Yes.
Every
We-
location.
We
Yes.
pick up the pool
Yes.
and the house behind us.
Or next to Stephen Boyle Heights.
Yes,
and we
yes.
move it.
So, Clippers. We talked about it last week.
I like Clippers. I told you, Clippers Bucks NBA Finals.
They got him.
I'm rolling
So
with
they
that.
got Westbrook,
Yeah.
and
I don't think he closes games with them.
so does he? Does he start?
No.
You're the
No.
one who said that they need a point guard.
I agree. They need a point guard. They don't have one. But I don't think he starts.
So I saw everything that you talked about and how they need a point guard. Paul George vouched for him. I said
Right.
I said he's too divisive. You think he's going to be fine. All the things that we said was going to happen with the Lakers, like, dude, he's going to take a back seat. I'm sure he said the same exact things to the Clippers. Like, I'm cool, but it's maybe it's not his personality, but it's when he shoots at unopportune times and the bricks, he just gets frustrating to watch.
Do you think he? Well, it's not like people tell him, "Hey, man, you
No one
suck."
no one
It's
tells
not
like,
that he
no.
Like,
sucks.
please don't
No,
shoot.
no.
Please.
No, like, but he's
Okay,
saying,
but
like,
you
see
gotta.
games where
If
he
you
pull-
watched the game with the Lakers, bro, he would stand on the corners and he stood at the wing.
Yeah.
Why was he standing there? Because of the guys who they have.
Yeah.
The Clippers are not the same thing.
So what would be his role offensively?
For
keep
offensively,
cutting.
exactly. Keep
That's what I would
moving.
tell them, just
Keep
keep cutting.
moving and playing defense. That's it. He can grab a rebound and fucking take it all the way to the other end.
So let me ask you this. Sorry, Jay, to
Yeah,
cut you
no,
off. Let me
you're
ask you this question because this is what I wrote down. Two brand new point guards in one city. Who do you think works out better in the long run?
Oh, no, D'Angelo is
D'Angelo
younger, of
Russell
course.
or Westbrook?
Well, Westbrook is a temporary 2-month player.
Yeah, but
For them.
you have them going to the.
I have them going to the finals
with
with the Milwaukee.
no, but
With Westbrook, and
With-
he doesn't make them get to the
What
finals.
impact do you think Russell has
I think him and Paul George, they click. Paul George is the leader of the team. He's gonna bring him in like this is my guy.
Really?
I think so. And they have that relationship, but I don't think he closes games because if let's say you're playing a series, you're playing a series against the Suns, right?
Yeah.
So you don't want Kawhi guarding Durant at the end of the game because you need Kawhi on the other end.
Yeah.
So you can't have if you have Durant or Kawhi, Paul George, the guy who's going to guard whoever Kawhi's guy is. That's the guy who's going to play in the place in place of Russell Westbrook. Unless he's obviously just scorching.
Fred thinks it's Westbrook, and he can see them getting to the Western Conference Final. Steve also says Suns Bucks Finals.
I say Suns Celtics. That's who I got.
Suns Bucks.
Let me tell you.
I like the Suns too, but I just
People don't know about this. I don't know why Paul George, PG-13. I don't know why he always claims
disappears.
Palmdale. No.
What do you mean? You don't know why?
No.
Knight High School.
But he's from Pacoima, fool. He's a popcorn.
Dude.
He is a Pacoima born and bred.
Paul
Paul George is Pacoima.
Knight High School.
He needs to start claiming Pacoima.
That's Nick Young.
Nick,
Okay, so,
Listen, I get you did the whole thing, but listen, like 70% of people that are from Palmdale, they're from Pacoima first. Am I right or am I right?
You're right.
So give some love to Pacoima, Paul George. That's all I'm
And
saying.
he gives a lot of love to Palmdale.
All the time.
My friend's wife. She worked at Knight High School. I think she still does. His son goes there. He used to play on my baseball team. He goes there, and he goes every year and gives away shoes and autographs to some people and stuff like that.
Yeah. What about Pacoima, brother? What about Pacoima?
Bro, he was like 5. He doesn't remember that shit.
It doesn't matter.
Fred loves Pacoima.
Yes,
Everybody loves Pacoima.
That's what I'm saying. You know how many Mexican fans they would get? Like, you know how many Laker fans are Pacoima? They would all, if Paul George just started claiming
they
Pacoima.
wouldn't give a fuck. They'd still talk shit. You're in the wrong town, is he?
Wait, ever since that video of him choosing the Clippers over Lakers?
Did him dirty.
That was dirty.
Did us dirty, man. That was messed
What did that
up.
show you?
He's a little biatch.
That the franchise was going down.
Yeah, it hasn't recovered.
Yeah, that's true.
Faux show. So,
D'Angelo.
D'Angelo. I mean, dude, the dude has matured, right? He was a mess when he got here, but I agree. I think D'Angelo makes a bigger impact with the Lakers, and he will be the reason they make the playoffs. He will be the most impactful person on that team, I believe.
I agree.
D'Angelo?
So, yeah.
Yeah, Westbrook is just a part-timer. He's just a part-timer. That's all it is. D'Angelo's there to stay.
So let's talk about some lines for tomorrow, right? It's a big, big day for NBA.
Let me change the battery. I think I put in the wrong one.
Oh, Eddie Money.
Yeah, guys, so Eddie's changing the battery.
Yes.
We're getting messages all over the planet.
Does my wife, is there gloves? My finger's about to fall off.
She told you, I'm not going out there. So handle your stuff, Edward.
Handle my biznatch.
So we got to get some gloves. We're looking for a sponsor for that.
Yes, Isotoner maybe.
Something.
Dude, when we started this show in October, I looked and we're doing it in t-shirts and shit. I know you don't wear t-shirts, but
No. Yeah.
yeah, dude, like we've weathered the storm.
Yeah, no, and it's a coming too.
So
Are we good on the battery?
Yeah.
all right, so let's go over for some lines for tomorrow, right?
Your Celtics.
Are you gonna bust out any blue chips?
I want to see. We're just looking.
You got your bell right next to you, just in case.
Oh, okay.
Oh, there you go.
Break out that bell. So here we go, people. Celtics -8 in Indiana. Over or under 234.5. Who you like here, Rafa?
Shit.
Celtics -8.
Yeah.
They should come out of the break and keep it rolling.
When are they gonna be fully healthy? That was a big debate.
Couple weeks, I think.
Yeah.
Jaylen Brown's back, right? I mean,
Yeah.
fuck, he played in the All-Star.
Yeah, he has to be. I
So
think.
we're
So
waiting.
you better
for
play.
Marcus Smart still
Still out.
out.
Robert Williams is in and out of the lineup.
Dude, I can't believe you just like Marcus Smart, Williams, Tatum, Brown.
Grant Williams.
Yes, I mean, dude.
Pritchard. I know.
So
I know.
You're a big Lopez guy or what?
No, I like the Bucks. I think the Bucks I think with Middleton is really good. Really, really good.
He has a really good freaking hairline.
Oh, yeah, he does. Jesus, no wonder you played fullback. Jesus. They put him in, and they're like, we're never running these fullback.
Yes.
These
No screens.
No, yeah, exactly.
We ran one screen.
And he dropped it.
No.
Tell me what happened.
A guy who was 6'6", his name was, oh, God, Richard Dice, if you could help me out with this. Played at Air Force. He was...
He laid you out?
No. So I get into my stand. Cheats.
Oh, here we go.
We put
accusations.
We put in a fullback screen for your man here, Ed Santiago, just for that week. We get in and they call the play. And these fools are saying fullback screen, fullback screen. They're screaming it. I'm like, these
audible.
mother effers. We didn't have audibles. So we run it, and this dude, okay.
I can imagine any
He's standing there.
Kill it.
He's like, so I'm 5'8" on my best day.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
Yeah, so I climbed Jack the Beanstalk and batted it away. He was standing there. I had to play defense.
You had to play defense.
His name, oh, God, it's such Alex Poopich.
Oh, wow. What a great last name.
Poopich. Air Force played.
Definitely got bullied.
Yes. Well, no.
No, he didn't. 6'6".
6'6", 245.
Your name could be Shitface
Yes.
and walk around with actual
So
shit on your
6'6", 245 in high school. He was the tight end and the outside linebacker.
And you saw him yell
dude.
that. You shit yourself.
I'm like,
little chortle running down his leg.
Dude, I'm like, you guys are fucking cheaters. Like, you guys are. We had never run a fullback screen.
You're that much of a threat.
Yeah, you're right.
You're that
There
much of a
was
threat.
right there.
It's because your dad was screaming, give it to the fullback.
Yeah.
The
He must be good.
Yeah. So
Oh,
sorry to take you back to circa 1992 Alamany High School, but Rafa likes the Celtics. Let's go on to the next game. Detroit in Orlando. Magic minus 6.5 over under 226.
I actually like Detroit in this game plus 6.5.
All right. I like it.
Yeah,
I
if you're
like
betting that
it.
game, it's tough.
All
This
right.
is a big game. Nuggets, Cavs.
Nuggets, Cavs. Love me some Cavalier basketball.
Both teams playing well. Cavs only minus 2.5. Over under 223.
Yeah, so you like
The Nuggets.
the
Nugs.
Nuggets
The Nuggets
on the road.
on the road coming out. Don't quote me on any of this stuff. We're just going over the games. We're gonna
Listen,
It's just recorded.
Listen,
We won't-
if you haven't watched our football, when Rafa rings the bell, that's when he has some money behind it.
Yeah, so we kind of just wanted to go over the games for tomorrow, and we're gonna start doing a daily blue chip, hopefully
yes,
Sunday or Monday, and we're gonna do 2 to 3 games a day. Now we're gonna give you a mixture: hockey, NBA. We might throw in some soccer in there, some Champions League.
What about
football?
What about some WBC?
Oh yeah, no, that's coming.
World
We got a couple
Baseball
weeks.
Classic,
Got a couple weeks
baby.
for that. We got about 3 weeks
Yes.
for that. It's gonna be awesome.
What about some WWE?
Dude, listen, we've had some people reach out to
You know what?
us.
It got me thinking of,
Well, that's sports entertainment,
Well,
and that shit
which-
is rigged.
Maybe we should have Mel as our.
Oh, wow, that'd be great.
We need an affiliate.
a little 7-minute segment.
I'll be honest. I used to love fucking wrestling, WWF,
Oh,
yeah,
WCW.
yeah. It's
Are you
entertaining.
kidding?
I was a-
it was always entertaining.
I
Are
was
you
a
kidding?
big Tito Sanchez. We had
We
who
weren't
else?
born yet, Jade. We weren't even fucking born.
Tito Sanchez.
Tito Ortiz. No,
What are you, UFC? No,
No, God, Tito. This is
Tito Santana.
Tito Santana.
Yeah, not this is Tito.
Iron Sheik.
Oh, yeah.
no, old as fuck.
Yeah.
Old as shit.
Sergeant
Jimmy-
Slaughter.
Yeah,
Jimmy Superfly
There
Snooker
you go,
coming
yeah.
off the top rope. The
Yeah.
dude literally came out. He had needles, steroid needles in his neck and his ass. He was so juiced up, man.
Okay, we'll get to WWE
Yeah,
some other time. Ultimate Warrior. Okay.
All right, so another good game, man. Grizzlies in Philly. Philly minus 4, over under 229 in a hook. God, I want you to blue chip one of these.
I would love
Rafa.
to, but I haven't done any research on any of these games. But 229.5, that total right there, it's probably going to put the first half somewhere at like 115.
Yes.
Philly usually comes out hot, and I if I'm going to bet, I'd probably bet like over first half on that game.
Over first half. Duly noted. So let's go on to the next one. New Orleans Pelicans in
Toronto.
Raptors -6. Over under 225 and a hook. What you got?
If we have a full Pelicans roster minus Zion, Pelicans would be the play there.
Pelican fly.
Without Zion, but +6. If you have CJ and Ingram, Raptors aren't really
Like, seriously, Zion, how many games has he played total? It's such a joke at this point. And he's doing like windmills and warm-ups and shit.
Yeah,
I think it was like 25, 26 games.
It's
Like
so
yeah,
bad.
he's fucking disastrous.
He's always been like that, though, huh? He does the most during layup lines, and then he doesn't even play.
yeah.
It's such a joke at this point, man.
Yeah, he's
it's
trash.
such a joke.
Fred said you were talking about the 1967 WWF.
In black and white.
Those are the archives.
Oh man, I'm not that old.
Michelle's also saying hi and say Mel's watching.
Mel, we need you. We need you for WWE content. Roman Reigns. Someone reached out to us and said you have to do a whole
He's like-
segment.
He's been like
on
a
Roman
champion
Reigns.
for 2 years or
in
something?
your bio, it says sports entertainment podcast. So why aren't you guys covering WWE? Roman Reigns has been champion for like 900 days or something.
Listen,
Which
yes.
I
Almost
respect
3
that.
fucking years.
I
You
respect
gotta
it.
respect it.
Yeah.
Guys,
And listen,
they picked the fucking champion, okay?
well, hey, listen.
Hey, you don't say that.
I'm not saying they're not athletes.
the
Don't
Chiefs-
get that shit twisted.
The Chiefs were picked too, in my opinion.
Ooh.
Oh, scripted.
Technically, the
Scripted.
NFL is sports
Whoa,
entertainment.
whoa.
Technically, it is, right?
We're falling off topic.
All right. Let's go. San Antonio in Dallas. Dallas -13.5.
This is terrible.
Is San Antonio the worst team in the league?
They're fucking close.
Yeah.
They're real close.
Mavericks -13 and a hook. Over under 235.
Probably over 235.
Take the over, baby. Now let's go to Thunder against the Utah Jazz. Jazz -2.5. Over
Yeah.
under 240.
Thunder's a team you don't mess with right now. They're playing.
Yeah.
Shai's playing so good.
Shai's
Those guys are all playing.
so good.
Shea Gilchrist Alexander.
Yes, former Clipper.
Yeah, you'd probably go Thunder here. But it's the second half of the season. They played well the first half. They're in a playoff spot.
Now,
So you'd have to see how they're going to end.
big game. Is this
Warriors, Lakers. Let's blue chip
Let's
again.
go.
Let's blue chip one. Let's blue chip one.
It's been a long time since we rock and rolled.
Yeah, let's blue chip Lakers -4.5.
What are we taking, Rafa?
We're taking Lakers -4.5. I think LeBron made a statement. He said, "Hey, we're gonna come out and this and that," and I think they come out and they win the game by 12 or 13.
That's tomorrow.
That's tomorrow night.
Tomorrow, baby.
That should be that last game on TNT. I think tomorrow.
I hope so. There is one more game on the docket. We have Trailblazers
Trailblazers, Kings, both teams.
in Sacramento. -5. Over under 239.5.
Eesh, this is a tough game either which way. If I'm gonna bet it, I'd probably take the Kings
Yeah.
-5. But
Kings
Like
looking
the
good.
beam.
Yes. So that is your rundown tomorrow. Listen, people, we are gonna start doing daily picks. That's gonna be huge.
it'll be on our Instagram story. We'll make a post.
Oh yeah.
We'll have a little video. Hopefully, we can get to edit it in time.
Yeah.
And now the only problem with the NBA is their lineups. But now the second half of the season, there shouldn't be too much of that load management for a lot of these teams that are vying for positions that are tight.
I got your load management right here.
Now, I heard an interesting take on that today, by the way. So, a former NBA coach was asked about it, and he said that...
Phil Jackson?
No, Sam Mitchell.
Yes.
So he was asked about it, and he said that it's not the coaches who decide that. They get someone from the front office, walks in their office, and they say, this is who's playing tonight. This is who you have available tonight.
So it's
Figure it out.
like a
It
baseball.
comes from the top. That's what he said. They asked him, and that's what he said.
Really?
That's what he said.
That don't sound right to me.
I don't.
That's what he said.
Because if Kawhi wants to play, what is he going to say? If LeBron wants to play,
I'm
come on,
just
give
telling
me
you,
a break.
he said that.
If Harden wants to play, I think Sam Williams or Sam whatever is full of shit.
Well, Sam Mitchell.
With all due respect,
all due respect.
of course.
Respectfully.
I'm just telling you what he said. He was a former player and coach, though.
Yeah.
Sean
So-
Brown asked on the thoughts of the load management comments by Kyrie Flat Earth Irving in the NBA. He said he thinks this ties into the prima donna comments about NBA players earlier.
What did Flat Earth say?
So he said, I don't know who created the term load management. I don't know who started the narrative, but it's completely run amok. I think it's dehumanized some of us in terms of the way we prepare ourselves day to day. This is a 24/7 job.
Really? Well, then you should be fired, brother, because you barely show up to fucking work.
Yeah.
No, they get offended. They get offended. They get, they get on the defensive. They start defending it, and to me,
Well, give me that. Ring that fucking bell for me, Rafa. Dehumanize my fucking ass, okay? You know what's dehumanizing? When I show up to work and they say, "Hey, listen, there's a leak in that live sewer. You need to go in there into a live sewer and do your fucking job." What do I got to say? I don't feel good. Maybe tomorrow.
Yeah.
So that's bullshit.
I agree with
Dehumanizing. Listen, you have a job. You play a game. I'm not saying I respect it. I believe you get paid what you're worth. But we all have to do shit that we don't want to do. All right? You play a game. Don't tell me. So I'm dehumanized all the time. Right? Or
Daily.
what about that person
Daily.
making fries? Are they dehumanized? Give me a fucking break. I'm sorry.
I agree with you.
I like it.
I agree with you 100%.
What do you think? What do you think, Sean Brown?
I agree with you 100% on that.
Born and raised in Castaic.
Yeah, born and raised, baby. And
The mean streets.
Yeah, the mean streets of Castaic, right there on Lake Hughes in the old road.
It's gonna be a mess this week, by the way.
Yeah. No, I agree with you on your take there. I think it's bullshit. I understand they play hard,
Yeah.
They do.
bro, but people work hard, and they work harder than you. You're playing a game, like Eddie says. It's just a game, bro. You can go to the Y and see a 60-year-old dude and have him guard you, and that motherfucker's D'ing you up for 40 minutes.
It's like
He's D'ing you up. Why? He's that motherfucker, and he's like there like 5 days a week.
I think he chose that word, that trigger word,
that
dehumanize.
Yeah,
to
that kind of totally triggered me. I mean, obviously,
Yeah.
it kind of pissed me off. We all have jobs to do.
They're fucking prima donnas.
We
They
all
are.
have jobs to do, and I can't choose when to show up to my job. It affects my pay,
Dude, AC Green played forever.
dude. And he looks
Forever.
exactly the same without
He didn't have a lot of sex in the league.
I was
though.
gonna
So,
say,
I mean,
without
no
having
stress.
sex.
Yeah, that's why he looks like that.
That's why he had a
Pure.
lot of
Pure
energy.
purity.
Sean
You know-
Brown 100% agrees, and he's repping the 661.
Yeah.
Mel also says hello.
Mel, I love you, Mel. My favorite person on the planet, Mel. So that's that. That's our NBA freaking take.
Steve asked if we're into boxing.
We love boxing. I think it's dying quicker than fucking basketball, but I mean, we do like boxing.
I love boxing, but it just the UFC kills it and crushes
yeah.
it, and then when you have big fights, and then you get a bullshit scorecard, like it happened to Pacquiao twice, and
Yeah.
it leaves that sour taste in your mouth, right? And then it's just a lead up until 8 months, 9 months for the guy to fight, and then Mayweather, whatever, the greatest defender of all time or whatever.
Greatest boxer of all time. Go ahead, say it. I can say it.
Mayweather?
Yes. I'll
He,
put him
he
there.
doesn't believe it.
No, I like him. He could be.
Yeah, yeah.
He
I
could
think he
be, but
is.
for me, that certain
Never
things-
lost.
He should have lost to Sugar Shane.
Never
I swear to
lost.
God, I think that shit was sold. So if you watch the Sugar Shane fight,
Yeah.
if you watch that, Mosley rocks him in the third.
Yes.
Rocks him.
Holds on to
And
it.
Mosley stops.
Uh-huh.
Bro, you're going to tell me that Mosley had 3 rounds in him? Bro, he had him. He's also fought certain guys towards the tail end of their career.
Or early. Canelo.
Oh, yeah.
Way too early. Yeah, Canelo's a bitch, though.
What?
Yeah.
Canelo's a billionaire.
Oh, he got all the money, but he's
Got
he's a
all
bitch.
the money,
Hello, if
baby.
you ever come for us, just let you know I love you. don't hit me.
So I asked Steve, is there any big fights? I mean, I can't even think of a big fight.
I think that
There's a-
that one, Ryan Garcia and
Oh, that's
Yeah,
huge.
he's fighting
Davis,
Javante.
right?
Yeah.
Okay.
They
That's-
signed that already, right?
But,
All right.
but after that, or besides that, who's?
There's Crawford, Spence,
know.
but they don't
Yeah,
fight.
but I mean,
Rafa,
yeah, they don't.
Rafa V. Eddie, baby.
Ooh.
Hey,
Yeah.
those guys don't fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those guys don't fight. The Charlo twins, like, they don't. Dude, give me something.
Yeah.
Give me something. You got nothing.
Steve said Ortiz versus Daniels.
Yeah.
He also said he should have lost to Castillo.
Okay.
Okay, well,
I think those guys live in Pacoima.
that was the fuck. What were their names?
Oh,
The Ruelas brothers.
Yeah,
I think
yeah,
it was.
Ruelas brothers.
Pacoima. Yeah, they were.
Yeah. So let's move on
Berlanga's up and coming
to
fighter.
our favorite or most popular segment, I should say.
It's our favorite fucking NFL talk.
NFL brought to you by our great sponsor, customcars.com, custom with the K. Listen, we had to take down our sign. It's like a tornado out here, so we had to take it down.
15-mile-an-hour wind.
California tornado.
Yes.
You guys are like anchors in a storm right now.
Everyone's gonna hold on to us if it really starts going.
An unstoppable force meets an immovable object.
Yes, I have roots on this couch. So, customcars.com, baby. You got to check it out. It's an amazing website. They have amazing trucks, aftermarket wheels. Go see them. 2 locations, Pacoima, North Hollywood.
Yeah.
Let them know that 2 Nobodies sent you, 2 Nobodies with the mic, and you will get a discount. Check out the website, customcars.com, custom with the K, cars with the Z.com. Check them out. Thank you so much. We have a bunch of news on sponsorship, but let's get into NFL offseason, right? Our first topic, Lamar Jackson franchise tag. I thought it already happened. Is it not? Did it not happen?
No, but it's inevitable.
It's inevitable.
It's going to happen.
So I keep on hearing, man. I keep on hearing rumors. Of Miami, but you can still get traded off of a franchise.
But it
tag.
costs you something.
Oh yeah, it costs
A
2
lot.
first rounders.
yes.
That's what it is. It's 2 first rounders.
Really?
That's not bad.
Which
You wouldn't give 2 first rounders
Yes.
for Lamar?
so I would, and God, I'm a big Lamar hater, but
Me too. He can't throw for shit.
yeah,
But I just think he can't throw for shit. But he gives you that bro, he brings something, right?
Of course.
It's
Yeah.
excitement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like he always, I don't know. I feel like he always going to score, which is kind of weird.
He can
but
make things happen.
yeah. Like I see him and I'm like, oh, yeah, he's going to drive and
Yeah.
fucking score right
Yeah.
here, right?
I mean, I would love to see. Listen, and Eddie has said it best. Eddie Money, he is the worst pass catchers in the NFL,
God.
right? And listen, I've seen him throw 5 touchdowns in Los Angeles.
yeah.
So is it? I mean, think about it. Who has been his best receiver?
No, he hasn't had any. It's been a tight end. There's a crazy stat also. He's the only quarterback this year that went into every game that he started, went into the fourth. When he went into the fourth quarter, he was leading.
Really, though.
Every game that he started
That's kind of crazy.
into the fourth quarter,
Leading.
So most of those games he didn't blow, but the Buffalo game he blew,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And Harbaugh kind of said it like we went for it on 4th down. We thought we were giving him the ball at the 3,
Estupido.
not the fucking 20. So I feel like Lamar didn't play. I feel like he took plays off this year, like drives, because he was waiting on that contract. If you watch the first game at the Jets,
It's a thing.
bro, I swear to you, you watched that whole. We were in Vegas watching this game. We had money on the first half, and we were like, dude, he's not running. There were like plays where it's like 3rd and 4, and there's like the whole right side.
Yeah.
Normal Lamar's gone, bro. He didn't run like the first half.
He wants his money.
This guy wants trying to get paid. That was the first game. It got better.
Yeah.
It's
later
such-
in that game and going forward.
It's such a double-edged sword with him, right? Because he's like, I've put my body on the line for you so much, I deserve to get paid. And then you look at the Baltimore's reasons, like, dude, you've been hurt, so we can't pay you.
Yeah.
So it's like it's
Can you make a clause? Can there be a clause in the deal?
Of course, you could write up
He'll
anything in
probably
the deal.
feel disrespected, dehumanized if there
He
was a clause
does.
like
You know
that.
what? He needs to hire a fucking agent.
He'll be fine.
He doesn't have an
Jerry
agent?
Maguire.
No, him and his mother.
Yes.
Oh.
Jerry Maguire, my agent. Yes.
He
Funny story about that movie, real quick.
okay.
My wife and I,
My wife.
I think we might have had an argument or something, and we went to Granada Hills, Devonshire, UA theaters.
Okay, I remember those.
You had to have been there.
Man 9.
Yes, and
That was Man 9?
Yes, Man
Fuck
9.
yeah.
So we went to go see Jerry Maguire. We had no idea, and we got back in our car. We hadn't said anything. We fought on the way there. We watched the movie. We don't say a word, and we get into my Ford Expedition. And we just hugged each other and cried, "You complete me!"
Oh my God.
Listen, if you're ever fighting with your lady, your Haina, your Ruka, your wife, put on Jerry Maguire, man. That'll refocus the relationship.
Or the Notebook. I mean,
Oh
fuck.
God, don't get me. Okay, so I don't know how this pops up, Rafa. Maybe you're collaborating. You and your wife with my. I've never seen The Notebook.
Really?
I held that for a long time, by the way, where I hadn't seen it.
So this week, or for some reason,
You saw it?
no, she's been freaking putting the axe to me that I have to see The
You
Notebook.
should watch The Notebook, bro.
Oh, now
you need to watch The Notebook.
I think that's one of the movies you need to watch.
Yeah,
one
with
time.
your
At least
wife.
one time.
One time.
I
Yeah.
feel like
I've seen a handful now.
Okay.
Wow,
Okay, that's
Rafa.
kind of
If it's on, my wife
that's excessive.
What?
Yes.
Bro, are you kidding?
No, it's like super sad at the end.
Well,
It's
I don't
pretty-
know. I feel like taking one of your stripes off your fucking
Are
sleeve
you-
right now.
Oh my God. Bro, I gave him a good movie last week.
I heard it.
I fell asleep in the first.
How's
20
that my
minutes.
fault?
You know, he did reference that, and I don't think anyone caught it when you said we took you to go see Hulk. Because I was there. It was me, Jacob, and
Oh,
Zach.
yes.
And I look over, like maybe
And he's
5
knocked
minutes in,
out?
and he's knocked out. I'm
Listen,
like, oh my God.
I have really bad sleep apnea. So you put me in a dark place with a comfortable seat, I'm out.
This was in your living room, I'm sure.
Well, even better,
Even comfier.
even more comfy. So
Fred's getting on us for our bad movie reviews.
Oh, Fred. Fred doesn't like The Notebook?
Guess not.
Fred, if you're, I'm with you, Fred.
No, but Fred, listen, I'm going to tell you something. I told Fred about Snowfall 2 months ago, and he's like, nah.
Oh, no, Snowfall.
Tell me why today he walks in and he's like, dude, best show ever.
Yeah.
And the last episode of Snowfall, before the last season's episode, the finale,
Yeah.
to me is the best episode ever
I'm not caught up. I didn't watch
of
this,
any
yeah.
fucking TV show. Tonight's the night. Last season kicks off tonight.
Ooh, really?
Ooh.
FX. You can watch it on Hulu.
He mentioned
tomorrow.
it earlier. I forgot to say it, but he said shout out to Franklin from Snowfall. Best
For
show on
sure.
TV.
Are you kidding? Best character ever. Better than Jackson
That's
Sons.
a bold
Dude,
statement.
have you seen it?
He just says the
I
best
watched
show
the
ever.
first 3 seasons.
Oh, bro, no,
and then
no,
I
no,
fell
no.
off.
You can't. You need to jump back on that.
I guess
bro.
I
I
do.
guarantee you, season 5, Franklin is a monster.
Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna watch it. I got to get on that.
I need to catch up.
He's a monster.
So, Shanae, I don't know,
The
man.
Notebooks are coming.
I guess I gotta watch the Notebook
So
now.
let's get back to
Let's get back to
Lamar.
Yes,
Do you think somebody gives up if you're the Dolphins?
or the Jets. Those are the 2 teams.
Oh, if I'm the Jets, I do it.
Oh
today.
yeah, if I'm the Jets,
I do it.
That's a good look.
Yeah,
Are you-
man.
I do that.
That's
shit.
a good look.
I don't know. Derek Carr could be a first ballot Hall of Famer with
Oh,
him.
that was a fucking joke.
Eddie
We'll get to
Money.
that in a minute. That was a joke.
So if they franchise tag him, it's going to be $32.4 million. Other team, but it costs 2 first rounders. Listen, I don't know what they're waiting for. I know he wants a fully guaranteed contract.
That's what he's waiting for.
Like your guy, Deshaun Watson. That's the worst contract in NFL history. That is not happening,
It's-
Lamar.
You think it's the worst one right now?
No, it's the worst one ever.
That's got to be the worst.
It's the
It's
worst
the
one.
worst one right now.
It's the worst one ever and right now. It's both.
Let me ask
Everything
you,
all at once.
if he magically wins a Super Bowl or 2.
Oh, please.
If I said magically, Edward.
Please, I
Respectfully,
will do this show naked if freaking
with all due respect, sir, please no.
Rafa, I was listening to the podcast this week, the last episode, and your takes on
Deshaun Watson are just nuts.
are so out of this world.
They're just-
I wanted to say, what were you drinking?
Seriously.
Buddy, listen, I gotta add excitement to the show.
Shit.
I
but
gotta
you-
add excitement.
You believe Deshaun Watson is
I
gonna-
like Deshaun Watson. Yes, I think that he is a top 5 quarterback in the league. I'm sorry.
Well, that
I'm
listen,
excited for next season.
I can't wait.
Just to watch my boy go to work.
Listen. Yes. I don't know. I can picture Deshaun and Rafa at the massage table at the Wynn. At this
Bed
point.
side by side of them dapping each other up like that.
My dog.
So that's that. Listen.
I want you to clip my Deshaun take and send it to him, please.
Oh,
That's
please.
my boy.
Yes.
That's my boy.
So listen.
You my boy, Blue.
Let's move on to some news in Dallas, right? America's team. And listen, after they lost,
We know that.
Steve said for sure top 5 Watson.
wow.
You see what I'm saying?
Are you texting under the table? Are you Steve?
I don't know who Steve.
You know what?
I don't know
typing?
Steve.
Yeah.
I don't know Steve, but appreciate him watching the show. Before he had the issues with the massage parlors, etc.
61. By the way, that wasn't
like,
a
just
home.
Okay, so
not
anyway,
a home run record.
So they set him up on Roger Maris's number.
Yes.
Okay. Dude, he was top 5 statistically 2 years ago.
3 years ago.
Oh, whatever. You say tomato, I say ketchup. You
Yes.
see? So, wow, 3 years?
3 years.
Man, Deshaun, you need to be my boy this year, dude.
So let's move on. Let's move on to America's team because there is a whole bunch.
Can
of
we not
news.
call them that?
I mean,
Let's not do that.
okay.
Are we okay with that? Like we say, we
I'm-
say the Redskins, or we're not going to say that
Okay.
because that shit is annoying already.
It is annoying. I like saying
I know-
it because it is annoying.
I know you don't like it. I know you don't like.
I hate
them.
it.
Yeah.
I think it's stupid.
So fuck them.
Kansas City's America's team right
They
now,
should
and
be.
I
They
hate
should
them
be.
too.
They should be.
Yes. So, listen, I knew there was trouble in Dallas right after they lost, and their official Twitter page came out, and they ruined Dak
And you
on
said
Twitter.
it. You said
We
it.
talked about it.
And you said it.
And they ruined McCarthy, both. And that, listen, Jerry Jones, listen, he's old as F.
Oh yeah, no.
Jerry
yeah.
Jones, like, he can't get much more work done. He's running out of skin. The dude is old. The dude is old, and he wants to win. Like, Jerry, the one thing I'll give to Jerry is that he wants to fucking win.
Yeah, before he goes.
Yes, 100%. He wants fucking Dak out. He feels it. So they have leaked a couple things in the last 2 days. One, right? They've leaked that they love CJ Stroud. And listen,
I saw that.
Jerry Jones has his own radio show. So he can debunk anything he wants to, and he can get any narrative that he wants out. The next day, they're coming out, and rumors are that they love Hendon Hooker.
I saw that. I
saw
heard
that,
that.
yeah.
I heard that.
I would
My
not
buddy
be
in
surprised.
Dallas told me about that.
I would not be surprised if they Jordan loved Dak and they drafted Hendon Hooker like second round.
I that's exactly what I thought. Because they're later in the second,
Yes.
which is almost like a third, right? Hypothetical. But I also heard a rumor about Rodgers
Yes,
With Dallas.
I keep on hearing that as well.
with Dallas, which would be like,
Really?
But
yes,
why?
I've heard
I keep
that.
on hearing that too. You know what? In our you're
And
awesome.
they give up. They don't need their first round pick.
Yeah.
If you look at one of the teams
Rafa,
that
you
doesn't
have
need,
some shit, right? Yeah, now you're good.
there we go. Oh, there's fucking shit flying around everywhere. They don't need their first round pick. They're one of the few teams that don't need.
They don't.
They
They're
don't
just a
need it.
quarterback away.
Right. Well, they're going to use that first round pick probably on a receiver or a running back this year, but they don't need it. If Green Bay said we want the first round pick, they can give it. The Raiders can't afford to give it.
Yeah.
No.
Realistically, no way. Right?
Not
But
a chance.
They can afford to give their first round pick.
Agree.
So
Agree. But
if that's on the table,
But-
that could be done.
But listen, Green Bay does not want to trade Aaron Rodgers to the NFC. It's not a good look for them, especially if he were to go to Dallas. Listen, I think that's a great fit for him. I think that's a really good fit for Aaron Rodgers, I think. But Green Bay,
That line?
you're going to have to give up. They're going to want a lot for the Packers to trade Aaron inside the NFC. They're going to ask for everything and yo mama.
What if Green Bay says, "Hey, Aaron, we'll sign T. Higgins for you this year to keep him"? They need a receiver.
No, he's done. He's done in
You
Green
think he's
Bay.
done? He's done there?
I think he's done.
Eddie still thinks
But
it's
hasn't he been done for a couple years?
He has disrespected that organization. He has disrespected LaFleur. He's played so many games with that organization. He just doesn't want to be there. And I do think it's the weather. I think he's done. I know he wants to come to Vegas, but I just don't know. We went through that shit last week. We won't go over it again.
No bias, like as you can see by his outfit
Is
today.
he still in that? Is he still in that thing?
No, he's out now.
He's out?
He's out. They let him go. He's out of
He's
jail.
out,
He's out of prison.
and he talked a bunch of shit about all the NFL insiders. It's kind of stupid. He's like, no one's an insider with me. All these guys reported that I was going to go in on Wednesday, and I was going in on Saturday. They're so stupid.
He
Like,
already gave an interview?
not yet.
Oh.
But
Where'd you hear that from?
when he came out, last week on the punter show.
Pat McAfee.
McAfee.
Yeah, he talked a lot of shit.
I saw that clip.
Yeah, that he's like, no one's an insider with me. He goes, all these reporters said that he was going in. He's like, and look they're all wrong. I'm standing here. I'm going in on Friday or Saturday, whenever it was.
He's getting out, right?
He's already
today,
out.
right?
He's already out, I believe. Yeah.
Is he the NFL equivalent
Say something
of
stupid.
Kyrie?
Oh, Kyrie? No.
Wow.
Nobody's there. No way. Not even close.
Take away the flat Earth.
Flat Earth.
Take away that.
Kyrie doesn't believe in dinosaurs, by the way.
And Kyrie doesn't play basketball. Oh,
Yeah.
dude, he takes off weird. He's weird.
Yeah, he's a definition of being too woke.
Sean Brown said he called out Rappaport, and he also said Rodgers to Dallas, and Steve thinks Hooker might be a third rounder.
I
That's what I think
he
he's at.
should be, but I think Dallas goes and I think Jerry Jones is pissed at Dak. I think he has a viral, like, dude, we had a great squad. We had Tony Pollard, Zeke, an amazing defense. We had Schultz, Eddie Money's
Who's
favorite
gonna be
tight
gone,
end
probably.
of all time.
Who's they're gonna lose?
Yeah, and
They're
Pollard's
not gonna
not
re-sign
Pollard's not going to be there either. And Zeke's
No.
old as fuck.
By
Yeah,
the
that's
way-
why I think they take Bijan in that first round.
Oh, yeah.
You like that?
Cowboys are currently negative $8 million right now in their cap space.
Wow.
And with Dak's contract in 2023, there's a $49 million cap hit. Cowboys would incur $58 million penalty if traded.
Bang.
$39 million
If
in
traded?
2024.
Wow. So
Yeah, so he can't go.
Yeah, Jerry Jones. That's Jerry Jones' fault, by the way.
Yo, obviously,
It's his fault.
obviously.
So they're stuck with him.
They're so stuck with him. You know what I keep on hearing is that everyone's comparing him and Derek Carr right now. Like he is Derek Carr.
Yeah.
Very true.
Yeah.
No.
I can see that.
Everyone's saying it, man. I hear it. I hear it all the
I
time.
can see that.
No, don't do that. Say it isn't so, Father. Say it isn't so.
I mean, listen. If I'm Dallas, you're stuck. But the fact,
Dude, they still make the fucking playoffs. It's
Oh,
not
yeah.
that like Derek Carr didn't sniff them.
yeah, I agree. I agree with that. But that's what everyone's saying. So listen, that's the Dallas report. Those things don't get out on accident. Now, breaking news last night. This is really interesting. Brock Purdy had to have his surgery, which I thought he already would have it, but he's had some complications with inflammation or whatever, and now they had to postpone his surgery.
I like this. I don't like it because obviously he's hurt. I like it because there was a shit ton of people. Oh, how could you not come back in the game? And hating on
He
him and
obviously
saying
couldn't throw.
He obviously couldn't do shit.
Yeah.
This guy can't even go to the restroom and wipe his ass probably at this point. So
So that's the issue. So Trey Lance is gonna get the majority of snaps until they're saying the earliest that Brock Purdy could be back is late August, and that's
forget it.
best case scenario.
That's forget it.
Damn.
That's
So we all know what makes sense here. Where Aaron Rodgers, where he could and should go to, is the 49ers. But there's no way in hell that the Packers would trade him to the 49ers.
no, they own him. Well,
Yeah.
they kind of own him already, so you might as well
Yeah.
just give him to us. Since we fucking own him, just give him back.
Can you imagine Aaron Rodgers in that offense?
Oh yeah, with all those weapons.
Oh,
That's scary.
It's over,
Yeah.
Johnny.
And he'd have to do minimal on a game-to-game basis because
Yeah.
of the defense.
Oh yeah. I mean, but I don't see the Packers doing
I
it.
think it.
Why?
No,
Why?
Well, first off, that's their biggest rival in the NFC.
Besides, out of division,
Out of division, of course.
Yeah.
Well, he owns his division.
yeah, that division.
He
yeah.
tells everyone.
I
He
own
says
you.
it. I own everybody, and he does. He does. He owns the Bears.
Who's more excited if Rodgers leaves the division? Is it the Lions or the Vikings?
No, the Lions.
Because the Lions are right there.
But I keep on hearing some. Did you say Minnesota to Super Bowl?
Yeah.
I keep on hearing Minnesota to Super Bowl next year.
What do you mean the Super Bowl?
Like they're
To play in the Super Bowl?
think
I said,
didn't
I
fucking
said that
say
when we were giving our early Super Bowl
Yeah.
Did you
predictions.
say?
No.
And I've heard it.
I
I've
went
heard
Chiefs,
it once or
Niners.
twice. I've
They
heard
just
it
got to
once
fix
or
their
twice.
defense.
Yeah, I've heard
Just fix their defense. That's it. Dude,
Just
they
like the
had a
Raiders.
fucking top 3 defense like 2 years ago, and that didn't happen.
Well,
But
that's that. The other thing is Brock Purdy, man. So
if you're the Niners, you make a move? Do you bring Garoppolo back? You can't.
I think you.
They can't. They've already, they said it.
Yeah.
Like,
he's
we're
done.
like, it's done. Yeah. I think John Lynch and Shanahan both said,
Yeah.
like that's
wow.
it.
They've
We're
kind
like
of-
we're moving on from this.
It was like right after or a couple
Right.
days after that game. too.
right. Yeah, I think it's like we're done with it.
Man, you
Do they bring in Derek Carr?
that's probably a great fit for him. Actually,
Minimal work.
minimal
It's
work.
different for any quarterback.
It's
It
minimal.
is.
You're right.
Could you fit any quarterback in that system?
Almost.
That team?
Yes, I mean
Yes.
Shanahan next to Andy Reid is the best play caller in the NFL, and he adjusts. He does. Listen, Shanahan got Matty Ice to the Super Bowl, correct?
100%.
Right.
MVP.
MVP, Matty Ice. Guy's a statue in the pocket. So
That's why it's called Mighty.
ice sculpture.
Ice sculpture.
Matty Ice. I never thought of that. So that's our off season and NFL news. We have the combine coming up.
You're going to be in it.
That I am the affiliate for the
Yeah,
combine.
for
I will,
sure.
You should make a TikTok of Eddie.
Of Eddie running drills?
Audio
Cones.
over Eddie doing, like, clips of Eddie doing the drills.
Oh,
of, like, dad drills.
Man, yes, 4-cone, 40-yard dash, 225 max.
Oh, God, I'd love to see that.
High jump, little credit card. I would love to do the combine. Listen, I've said for the longest time, for you youngsters out there that are into sports, you should put your wife, or if you're a wife and you want to put your husband, if you're into sports and you want to have kids, you should have a combine. Go on a date. and
What are you, fucking Chad Johnson?
Take them out. Take them out to the park, man or woman, and say, listen, what skills do you have? If you want to have kids with me,
Sounds like Lamar Ball and fucking Ocho and Chad Johnson, Ocho Cinco.
I'm just
You know he
saying.
did that. You know he does that, right?
So his
He
kids?
said every chick that he's dated, he looks at their ankles.
Oh, I saw that.
You saw that, right?
Yeah.
No, I've never seen that.
Yeah, he wants to make sure they can move.
Smart.
Listen, Shanae. So Shanae my wife was super athletic. My wife. Her brother was a football star, right? Her younger sister was a star. And I'm like, yeah, I want to have some kids. Let's do this. Let's have some athletes here.
I need that fullback.
And her brother was 6'1". So I was like maybe my kids will be the big Puerto Rican.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go to USC.
No go.
It didn't work out. It didn't work out very well. Yeah, it didn't work out very well.
But you got a wrestler.
I did get a wrestler. I got a couple of wrestlers, but one that's at UNC. And by the way, I do want to mention this. Shout out to the wrestling community. Matt Madness.
There you
It
go.
starts the exact same day as March Madness. When we go to Vegas, I'm gonna fucking yell at the Bellagio. They better put some fucking wrestling.
There's no
They
wrestling.
better fucking put some wrestling up on the screens, Rafa.
There
I'm-
will be.
You're gonna have to roll your old TV.
Dude,
your old
you
TV in there.
better go sit by the bathroom.
Yeah.
And on the little horse racing TVs,
the small TVs.
maybe they'll give you a Madness match.
Maybe
on
the
there.
South Point will have it.
Listen,
Not even.
1 year there was lines. A couple years ago there was lines on Matt Madness, and I'm gonna bang those if Bellagio has those. Bang bang
Eddie's blue
wrestler
chips,
gang.
Matt-
Bang, bang wrestler gang.
Yes, so
I love it.
Shout out to Matt Madness. Shout out to all my wrestling family out there. Shout out to UNC. That's coming up, and next week maybe we'll get into a little more depth. I'll give like a 5-minute segment on wrestling. Maybe we'll have Sonny call in. Sonny,
That'd be good.
and,
Nice,
give
Sonny
his
guy.
give his picks because he's redshirting this year. So he you
he
know
cannot
what?
give picks.
You know what? Hold on. Yeah,
He cannot give us picks.
Take a step back.
Never
Now,
mind.
we will delete that. Strike that
Yes,
from the record.
Strike that from the record. So
We are live.
By the way, South Carolina up 4 at halftime.
bang
What did I
bang.
tell you about that?
Yeah.
Told you about that. Bama.
So let's.
Sean Brown said he could play QB for the Niners.
I think Sean could. Sean's tall, lanky. He's from Castaic.
Yeah.
Very tough.
6'1".
It sucks at football though. Remember the Holiday Bowl?
Yes, we used to do a turkey bowl. Yes, yeah, that was good. That was good.
Got you, Sean.
So that is our NFL segment brought to you by customcars.com. Custom with the K, cars with the Z.com. Go check out that website. A bunch of sweet ass trucks, vehicles, aftermarket wheels, and go hit them up. Pacoima, North Hollywood, let them know that Two Buddies with the Mic sent you. And thank you for that sponsorship. So now, people, we are looking for a sponsor for this next segment. and there is some suitors,
For sure.
right? We just got hit up, people, a nutrition company. I think we're going to start doing business with them. Titan Nutrition. We'll get more into that later. But now let's get into our Yes, go ahead.
Go ahead. No, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, great. We looked into the company.
They're awesome.
Protein, pre-workout.
And we're going to use it all. And you're going to see it.
We're going to use it all. There is a weight loss challenge in our future.
It's happening.
There we go.
It is happening.
Yes.
For the people.
Yeah, we might get to June and do the show. I'm fucking going to do this shit in a wife beater.
Yeah, Rafa said we're going to do this shirt topless in 6 months.
100%. You don't want to, dude.
That's the goal.
It's going to be wild. We might hit a million live viewers that night.
Yes, all women.
It's going to be like Magic Mike over here.
Oh, snap.
Oh, yeah.
So let's get into our next segment, right? Sponsors open. MLB look ahead, everybody. And I heard some news today, right? Manny Machado is going to opt out of his contract, which I didn't know he had an opt-out at this year. After this year.
I think this is, his 5th season? So this will be his 5th season, I think.
With the Padres already?
Yeah.
Wow. That's crazy. So
Should be.
I don't think he wants to go anywhere, but if you're Manny Machado, he's playing at an all-star level. Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you go out? And he's probably going to get more money. Listen, Xander Bogaerts got paid.
Yeah.
And he's thinking, I'm better than Xander Bogaerts. And
he's on his team.
And he's on his team. So it makes perfect sense to me.
I wouldn't have said it before the season.
He's such a
I think that fucking brings like bad juju to a clubhouse, right?
It does.
Because you're the dude in there that makes the most money, right? Like you're walking around.
Bogaerts makes more. No.
Well, you've made. Let me rephrase that. You've made the most money, so you're walking around in that clubhouse like literally. You're paying for every fucking dinner we're going to, right? Like I got this one, Louis the 13th, fucking 100 ounces of Kobe beef, all of that, right?
I thought you were gonna say 100 ounces of something else.
I was like, hey, okay.
He is in San Diego.
So he's the guy there as far as financially, right? For him to say that,
and he's the best player on the team.
I don't know about that.
Better than Soto.
Yeah, he's better than Soto.
He's better. Who? Tatis is not even playing.
Tatis will be playing on April 27th. He will be in the lineup, and is the best player on that team.
Okay.
I think so.
Machado is like a doucher guy, though.
I like Machado. I like Machado, but I just wouldn't have done that. I wouldn't have said that now. You know what? In August, if your team's 15 games under 500 and you're playing like shit,
then say it.
I
agree.
But not now. Not now. Before. What if you come out this season and you play like shit or you get hurt and you're out for the season? Are you opting out?
Hell to the no.
Are you opting out of whatever the amount of money is?
To the no.
Of course not, right?
Hell no.
That's kind of stupid. But
he's talking shit like that. But great point for my son Hawks. My son Hawks has an authentic Dodgers Manny Machado jersey. Do you think that the Dodgers would ever swallow their pride and take Manny back?
No.
Dude, we have nobody at third base.
They won't.
Because there's just too much water under the bridge?
Because it's too much money.
Well, listen. That brings us to our next point, right? Listen, we are in Southern California. We all know that the Dodgers didn't pay a single soul. They got rid of Trey Turner. It's looking like
they're back to the old Dodgers.
They're looking.
They're back to the old Dodgers.
We thought, Jay, you were a Dodger hater. This is the king Dodger.
I was going to say, back to the old. They're still the same. The disappointment.
Well, I'm talking about not spending the money.
Okay.
Like they spend the money on Darren Dreifort, Kevin Brown.
Those were bad contracts.
They were terrible contracts.
Yeah.
And fucking Henry Rodriguez is out in Montreal with O. Henry bars banging 40 dongs, and we didn't have a first baseman.
Banging 40 dongs.
You like that?
Yeah,
that's crazy, huh? That's like porn star stuff. So hammer that.
So you don't. So my question was this: let's say that the Dodgers miss out on the Shohei sweepstakes because Shohei's camp has pretty much said we are going to go into free agency unless. And they haven't even said unless you can prove that we could win here, because he wants to win.
Who said that?
Ohtani's camp is coming out saying they are going to test free agency.
Where'd you read that? I know they're going to test free agency.
Yes.
I don't think it matters if they win or not.
100%.
He's minus 200 to win the MVP next year.
It doesn't matter. He's not like the other loser that
Trout?
lives. Yes.
Dude.
Listen, you know how I
Guys,
feel
there's-
about Trout. You know how I feel about
Baseball
Trout.
is such a different sport on championships. It's not the same thing. A left fielder, a right fielder, a center fielder doesn't control if you win the title. I'm sorry.
What about a
The-
pitcher and a DH? The best at both.
I agree that's fine. But you're blaming Mike Trout for staying.
No.
That shit doesn't guarantee you a title.
I'm blaming Mike Trout because he could have went to Philly. He could have went to New York.
Why?
He could have went anywhere.
Why?
To try to win.
What do you mean try to win? I don't understand.
What don't you understand? The Angels suck.
They were the
They're-
best team in the league last year for like the first 30 games or something.
Then
They got hurt.
Their owner is horrible, and he's not selling the team anymore.
He's going to spend them. He's tried to spend the money. They've just spent it in the wrong way and the wrong place, but they've spent it. They went and got C.J. Wilson some years back. They got Josh Hamilton. They had Pujols. They had Trout. They spend the money.
Listen.
Let me ask you, how many World Series have the Dodgers won?
Here we go.
It's the same fucking thing.
A Mickey Mouse.
No.
It's a Mickey Mouse
Mickey
World
Mouse ring.
Series.
The Dodgers have won the last NL West 10 championships.
Yay!
Okay, no, but the Dodgers, you cannot compare. Please,
Yeah,
don't,
you can't.
Don't
You can't.
compare the Dodgers to the Angels. The Dodgers are a winning organization. They've only have one championship, okay?
That's it. That's what I want to hear.
But
One.
they are a winning organization. The Angels are
The Angels
not.
have tried. They've tried. Dude,
They spent their money in the wrong places.
They weren't wrong at the time.
Oh, Rendon. Everyone said don't sign Rendon. He hates baseball. He hates baseball.
They signed Rendon.
And that was everyone knew that was a
Okay, but
horrible
let's
signing.
go back before that. They went and got Pujols and paid him all the money for the best hitter in baseball at that time.
Which was a horrible contract. Everyone knew it was a horrible contract. Everyone knew. And he fizzled out. Why? Because Angels...
He was old as fuck. That's why he fizzled out.
So why would you give him a 10-year contract for that money?
Because he was worth it.
No, he wasn't. I mean, look at that contract. That contract failed, Rafa. That was a failure of a contract.
That contract got them the TV deal that gave them $2 billion. That didn't fail for
so
them.
Artie Moreno's rich now. The Angel fans are still pissed off because they suck. They suck, Rafa.
They
Come
have
on.
the best player in baseball, and I know Angel fans that aren't. There's only one team that wins a World Series. Guess who it's not? It's not the fucking Dodgers.
Well, they have one.
They have one in a bubble.
They're close.
It doesn't matter.
They're close every year and don't win.
Yeah. Yeah.
They
my
won
thing.
the NL West by 22 fucking games last year. And you know, and
The
I
Rockies and the D-backs, so studs are.
know, you know, and I know that baseball is a different animal. We agree on that.
100%.
It's situational. Listen, they were the favorite to fucking win. They didn't win.
They never win.
Okay, that's not right.
Yes, it is. How many World Series do they have?
We just said 2020 they fucking won.
That's it.
Well, you just said never.
Yeah, that's
You
a bubble
can't say
ring.
never,
Okay,
and then
so
I
that's-
can tell you.
They have one World Series. They have one World Series.
You can't tell me never.
A lot of winning and one chip to show for it.
One championship.
A lot-
All the
a lot
money
of
in the
winning.
world.
A lot of winning.
You can't argue that the Dodgers are
One
not a
trip.
winning organization.
They're a winning organization.
Atlanta-
until the October starts.
Atlanta, winning organization.
Yeah.
Right? How many championships did they have? One in the last,
Two.
In
So,
the
and let's start at 1989.
oh,
They have
yeah,
two.
Very convenient.
Of course, they have two.
Perfect.
The Angels have one. You know who else has two? The fucking Marlins. They have two.
Are they a winning
Are they- yeah.
organization?
No, they're not.
Okay.
But they still have two.
So-
I don't like the blame on Mike Trout staying in Anaheim when he's by far the best player. He cannot control if they win or
You know where he
lose.
could control?
And he's still number one in wins above replacement.
what?
How nobody knows how to figure that fucking thing out.
He could have controlled going to the Yankees, and if he went to the Yankees, they would have fucking won a championship. That's how I feel.
So you're
Why?
talking about his complacency a little bit.
Why?
Listen.
Media is worried about championships. These guys want to win. They want to make money. They don't give a fuck about anything else.
So
Me-
does Ohtani? So it sounds
Ohtani's
like
gonna be. If
Ohtani's-
Ohtani leaves, he's gonna be on the Mariners.
he wants the money or he wants to win.
He wants the money.
He's gonna get money.
if he's
either
going to
way.
go to, if he wants the money, he's definitely going to the Mets. The Mets are going to offer more than
Seattle's
anybody.
going to offer a shit ton of money because they have a shitload of Japanese people. Blah 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 blah.
You know who has a shitload of Japanese people? New York and L.A.
Yeah.
Seattle has
More than Seattle, guy.
You want to bet?
Way
What do you-
more
don't
than
do that.
Seattle.
Don't do, I know you don't want to bet me another bottle. because you will lose.
More
Spaghetti
Japanese
factory.
people? Are you
I'm
fucking
sorry. Okay, I'm just telling you.
Pull the census out.
Loser has to take off the jacket for the rest of the episode.
Fuck no, scratch the bet. Scratch the bet. Dude, I just there's a lot of Japanese guys that always get linked there, so maybe that's one of them.
Why would he go to fucking Seattle?
I don't think it's about winning for him. I think it's about getting the money.
He can get money, and that's my point with Trout. Anyone would have paid Trout the same amount of money that he got in
Right, but if your
Anaheim.
family's already here,
His family's in fucking Philadelphia.
dude, his kids, his wife. You
In
think his wife?
Philadelphia.
Let me ask you something. Everybody's an LA person, right? Oh, LA's so beautiful. You want to live in Hermosa Beach or you want to live in Manhattan Beach? A block away from homeless dudes and whatever the fuck. And he's living in Newport.
Okay, we've all seen it. Mike Trout has been to more Philadelphia fucking championships than he has
Angel playoff
fucking
games.
Angel playoff games. It's a fact. It's a thing. Okay, if he really wanted to go home, he should have went to Philly.
But maybe he doesn't want. Maybe he didn't want to.
yeah, that's
So
why
that's the problem.
why I have an issue with him.
Why? Why?
Philly-
Why does everyone have to go home?
They don't have to go home.
No.
I'm not saying have to go home. They listen. If I am the best player in the major leagues, which I say Mike Trout is, there's no denying that. Then why not want to go to a franchise at the very least, is gonna make the playoffs and give you a chance to win?
Why do I want to go to a team that's known for winning with all the time when I can try and win something?
This
That
guy,
does not-
you know what?
I'm sorry.
I've tried to do that argument the other way with him, and he calls bullshit on me
Like when?
all the fucking time.
Name one
I always say, when you're a hot commodity, go to a place that you can take him to that place, and you're like, fuck that. Why would you do that? Now
He's not taking him anywhere. It's where he's at. It's where who picked him, who brought him up.
By the way, we're gonna do a fucking poll on this, and I
There's too
promise
many
you,
Mike Trout haters
80
here.
fucking % of people agree that Mike Trout shouldn't have re-signed. It makes him look like a fucking loser, Rafa. That's what it makes him look like. He's okay with losing.
By the way,
I've never read that.
I have a top 5 or top 10 areas in America with Japanese population.
Seattle's not one of them.
Oh, here we go, baby.
They're number 6.
Number 6. I told you.
Who's number one?
There's like
San Francisco?
Honolulu, LA.
That doesn't count.
San
They don't have a team.
Francisco.
Okay.
That doesn't count.
Then LA is number 1.
That doesn't count.
Then you have
And he's already here.
And you have San Francisco and New York.
No,
He's already here.
No.
Those are the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim still,
Okay,
right?
now
What's their fucking name?
Now you know you're wrong here.
What's their name? I don't think he goes to the Dodgers.
I'm not saying.
That'd be cool.
Listen, they're making a run for him. But so
everybody is.
But everyone is.
Yeah.
But for you to say he'd go to Seattle, that's fucking crazy.
Okay. All right. We will see.
Listen,
We will see.
If-
Ichiro, man.
listen. If
If Ichiro calls him, he says, "Oh, Shohei, you want to come to
okay,
Seattle?"
give me. If Ichiro could do it again, you think he would choose fucking Seattle? By the way, no one watches anyone playing in Seattle because it's like fucking 3 a.m. for when their fucking games start on the East Coast, and everyone knows the media has the East Coast bias. Everyone knows that.
Yeah, no, we know.
because of ESPN and Connecticut and
know.
all that bullshit. If you want
Everybody's in on Ohtani next year.
everybody.
If you're Ohtani, where do you go? You hate the Angels, so you're
If I'm Ohtani, I go to 3 teams: the Mets, the Yankees, or the Dodgers,
why the Mets?
because they're gonna offer him $600 fucking million.
Let's say all the money's even.
Yeah.
all
the
it's New
money's
York or LA.
He's already in LA.
No.
Man.
He's already here.
Listen, I know,
He's already
you
here.
live in Castaic.
He's already here.
So when you go, because you travel a lot, correct?
Right.
When you go, do you say you live in LA?
Yes.
You don't live in LA.
I'm from LA though. I'm from
Okay,
LA.
but you're
I'm in
from-
LA County.
Okay.
Nobody knows. You know what I tell people? Oh, I've been to LA. You know where Magic Mountain's at? Yeah, that's where I live.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
that's it.
You know what Kyrie Irving says? Castaic is the last fucking city before the fucking shit drops and you fall off the edge of the earth.
So you tell people. So when people ask
The
you
abyss.
where you're from, you say you live in Downey.
Yeah.
Nobody knows where the fuck that's at.
Or Apple Valley.
The Carpenters are from fucking the lead singer from
Metallica.
Metallica is from Downey. Everyone knows
Downey
where
High.
Downey High. Bye.
The drummer from fucking Ozzy Osbourne lives in Castaic at the top. Nobody gives a fuck. It's LA, dude. It's nobody cares.
I'm smoking
So
this cigar like a joint again.
You are. But that's what happens when you get down to the nitty gritty. I'm going to get you a little, it's like a clip, and you just grab it there. And, but so people who live in Anaheim, right? When they go out of town?
Dude,
They say OC.
They say OC.
Yeah.
OC.
People know that?
Well, shit. That's like Zach. That's Zach now.
Come on, yeah, Zach.
People know that?
I live in the
Yeah.
714.
Yes.
They know Orange County?
It's-
Yes.
Yeah, because it's like slightly different from LA.
Slightly.
Rafa knows he's playing stupid now.
I
'cause
swear
he
to
knows
God.
exactly.
I swear to God.
Just from the guy that travels
Dude,
the most.
dude, I travel all the time, and I never hear anyone say.
Maybe the
People from Orange County do not say they're from LA. They hate
Oh,
LA.
yeah.
You know,
I've heard them say San
we are
Diego,
not
actually,
there.
which is weird.
They'd
Eddie's people.
rather say San Diego
Yeah,
than LA.
It's Eddie's people. Maybe they know it from the Real Housewives of Orange County.
Yes.
Oh, there you go.
Yes.
That's
There
a
you
big hit.
Bravo Network. Who's watching it? New Jersey Housewives on fire this year,
I
by
think
the way.
Otani stays with the Angels.
Probably.
Yeah, so he could be a loser like fucking Mike Trout.
Dude,
I hope he doesn't. It doesn't make any sense, Rafa. It doesn't make any sense.
Don't make dollars.
So
it's going to make dollars.
No, it don't make sense.
exactly.
He stays.
It's going to make dollars.
Exactly.
He's going to make the money, though.
So the Angels are under pressure to show the first half because listen, do you go all in and not fucking trade him? Because if the writing's on the wall,
Yeah.
if
You
the
have to trade
writing's
him to
on the
get
wall
something,
and they suck,
which is probably going to happen.
Yes.
okay, then do you say we love you so much we're not gonna fucking trade you? That would be a horrible mistake on the Angels' part because the Dodgers have an amazing farm system, and they'd give
Oh,
up.
no, I don't want no. I want your two best guys on your farm system, and I want your best MLB player, not the Dodgers, but
Yeah.
anybody else. Not your best MLB player. You got to give me somebody.
Oh yeah, and everything. I mean,
Yeah.
everything and everything. So let's go into that. Let's go into the new Dodgers look.
Yeah, I was shocked at this
know.
addition
I
of the
just-
roster. I just saw JD Martinez.
JD Martinez, bye.
I like JD.
I love JD and another Peralta.
Johnny?
No, not Peralta. What's his name? Frick. Is it Peralta from Arizona? I think it is. They also got Peralta from Arizona. Another a
How
good
many
outfit.
guys did they add?
So he's not on here. He's not on here, but I know they got JD Martinez and another. I want to say
They
Peralta,
got Jason Hayward,
who is garbage, but
Shelby Miller. He's still pitching. He's in the bullpen though, right? I hope.
yeah,
There's no way
definitely.
Shelby's starting anymore.
Frierson, Shelby Miller,
Syndergaard,
who throws a fastball 85 miles an hour.
God, how that fell quick,
Dude,
huh?
Thor
He went from Thor to
to
Thor.
Oof, yeah,
Thor to Boar.
yeah.
Yeah. Oof.
He looked good at the beginning of the season, but he has a fucking noodle. But the good thing is he has a changeup and a curveball.
Well, it wasn't a good thing on the Angels last year.
Yeah, no, it's
So,
true.
it's-
But I saw an interview with him. He's like, "This is where I've always wanted to be. That's what everyone says when they come to the Dodgers." But we'll see how that works out.
what do you you want to do some early MLB predictions?
Yeah, we could do
We
that.
can do divisions.
Yeah, are you down for that, Eddie Money?
I'll pull up odds.
Let's
Yeah.
pull up odds. Listen, what are we are in the show here?
Hour and a half.
Hour and a half. Do we
We got another 25 minutes or so.
Yeah, are we not doing a commercial break?
No,
No,
we're
we're
Okay,
good.
we're going straight through. I love it. So let's go over the Dodgers really quick. We are an LA team, so this Dodger
You
team,
guys are huge Dodger fans.
yes, we are.
You're
yes.
opening day Dodger fans.
Yes,
That's there's a difference. Are you a who do you?
I'm a Dodger fan.
He
You
no,
just
no,
hate
no,
them.
no,
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 no, I-
he's not
no,
a Dodger fan.
no.
He is not.
Yes.
he thinks Kershaw sucks. By the way,
No.
All
no,
time?
No.
he thinks he sucks.
No.
All time?
No.
Explain yourself.
I'm a Dodger
Oh,
fan.
No, you're not.
It hurts me to my core to even cheer for them
all
because
he
of
does
what.
is talk shit like you about.
Well,
the
yeah.
Dodgers.
Watch in the group chat during every Dodger game. I would say, "I told you so."
Oh, he is Mr. I told you so on the Dodgers.
Yeah, because
You know why I
I mean-
hate the Dodgers?
Why?
because you used to love them.
I used to love them.
And they broke your heart.
And in 2017, when they lost, right after they lost, someone posted, "Oh, at least they had a good season." What? You were crying at the fucking game, and at least they had a good season?
Yeah.
Fucking third in payroll. Yay, you had a good season. You should be pissed.
Exactly.
You should be pissed. And I couldn't stand the fans. I literally, that's why I distanced myself.
But you can't stand any fans.
I didn't realize it until after that all fans are brainwashed by their team.
So then you're not a fan of
Anyone.
Well, you're a fan of LeBron and Mahomes.
I'm a fan of players.
Okay.
I'm a fan of players of
like-
excellence.
Sounds like you should do like fantasy.
No, right?
That would fit perfectly.
No.
Seriously.
That was
Jesus,
good.
fuck
Touche.
this. But
This podcast is gonna be a fantasy podcast pretty soon.
No, we can do your draft live here if you want.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
We can talk shit. Terrible pick.
Oh.
Greatest draft ever.
Do the commentary on picks.
Well, we-
Rock was gonna be like, why isn't Mahomes the first pick?
Yes.
Well, it depends on your fantasy.
Why
league.
isn't LeBron on the board?
When I used to do fantasy, there was a guy, we'd do our fantasy draft, and it was very small. So the teams were stacked, right? And there's this guy who picks Priest Holmes, the first round. Priest Holmes out for the season. Priest Holmes. And Fred goes, nice pick. Priest Holmes out for the season. Next. Boom. Out for the season. Guy took him in the first round.
Well, listen, they're
First
called
round.
fanatics. Most fans don't know what the fuck they're talking about, first of all, right?
No, it's not that they
are
don't
you gonna
know.
smoke this?
No, go ahead. Go ahead. No, it's not that they don't know what they're talking about. It's just that they become homers. Dude, like every fucking Cowboy fan, every season, my team's going to win it all. No, they're not.
No, it's
They're
true.
not.
So this happens to me all the time. I always see a Raider fan. I think I was at a party and the taco guy had all Raider stuff on. Everything was Raider. I'm like, dude, what do you think about that signing? He's like, what are you talking about?
What
I'm like,
signing?
"Yeah, what are you talking about? I'm like, dude, we just signed this person. Oh, I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm like, dude, everything you have, everything
Full-blown
Raiders. And most fans don't know what the fuck's going on.
Yeah, that's what.
That's just a
that's
fact
what
of
kinda
life.
annoys me.
You're like, why is your
That's-
truck plated black and silver then?
Yeah.
With a fucking Raider logo on the tailgate.
Yeah, no, that's just most fans. I mean, unless you go to Vegas,
Yeah.
that's when you run into some knowledgeable fans.
Yeah, like
because they're
diehard.
gamblers.
Yeah, so they
and they know
kind of-
everything. When you see a dude with a Minnesota jersey, Vikings in Vegas, that dude knows his team.
Oh yeah.
He's not wearing that jersey because
'cause.
he likes purple and gold.
Yeah. Because it matches with his shoes.
Right.
Yeah. So that's the thing. So this Dodger team is minus the Turners. I think it's a huge loss. Trey Turner led the league in hits last year. He
I
left.
think that's a huge loss. Where did he go?
Huge.
He went to shit. Where did he go?
Not Texas, right?
That was in my head. I was about to say
God,
that.
where
but
did
I don't think
where
so.
did Trey Turner go? Not back to Washington or Texas. Where the hell's the
Phillies.
The Phillies.
What? Oh, chalk that motherfucker up right there.
Damn,
MVP.
Gina. All they need is Mike Trout.
Well, they couldn't get Trey Turner if they had him and Harper.
Well,
But
in baseball, you can do whatever the fuck you want.
it's true. It is true, but it
can-
takes a toll.
You can fucking spend
And those fans
whatever
are
you want.
fucking wild.
Yes. Light
Those
it, please.
fans are wild.
So I mean,
So Trey's gone. Justin Turner, is he still in the league?
he's with the Red Sox. How spoiled are you? You go to Dodgers to the fucking Red Sox.
No, let's
Vice
not forget. He was
versa.
on the fucking Mets and they're garbage. And he didn't even make
Yeah.
the major league squad.
Yeah, that's what the
Bellinger's
Mets-
are the Cubs.
Good riddance. I love
Good
you,
luck.
Bellinger.
Right? Is this the year that they're taking out the shift? Is that what?
Yes, yes. I think it's great for baseball.
I think
by
it's
the way.
awesome, dude. That fucking shift is so
It's
trash.
so bad.
It's bad. It's bad. It takes away, dude. Like you see some of these lefties and they rip a seed to right field, and the second baseman's like 150 feet away from the first base.
Yeah.
From the first baseman.
And the fucking left fielder is over there
Bro,
too.
and the left fielders, dude, it's like, what the fuck?
There's no one on the fucking
No,
left
and
side of the field.
there's a lot of guys that they're ripping shots, fucking seeds to right.
Yeah, Bellinger's probably gonna hit for and fucking.
I wouldn't be shocked if a lot of the lefties this year
Go
get
for
back
it.
to kind of what they should be.
So
right?
the outfield can't adjust to each.
The
hitter now?
outfield can. The infield cannot.
Yeah.
The outfield's always they adjust
Yeah,
batter
they
to
can do
batter,
that.
right? The
Yeah.
catcher's always going to move.
Yeah.
them. But the infield, you can't have a guy on the grass. I think is the rule, right?
Yes.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So if you're playing on the left side of you cannot cross over to second base.
Now, what you could do is you can bring your fucking left fielder over to center, and you can stack your outfielders, I think. Someone will figure out something.
Yeah.
There's a Bill Belichick in the MLB somewhere.
Yeah,
We
I mean,
know it's not
listen.
fucking, what's his name? Dave Roberts, but
Listen,
how fucking trash.
baseball was built on cheating.
Of course.
I mean,
but
they are the best cheaters of any sport.
it's like unwritten rules.
Yeah.
Yeah, like they don't say it's cheating, but you shouldn't do it. Right? So
the Dodgers, I mean, listen, that's a huge loss. I like the move. I like they didn't go after a bunch of guys. I think Ohtani is the guy they should go after. So,
superstar, for sure.
but here's the thing. Ohtani is like listen, he's a pitcher,
A
right?
unicorn.
He is a unicorn, but he's also a pitcher. What pitcher do you know hasn't had a Tommy John? His arm hasn't been injured yet.
Fuck.
I mean,
I know. Yeah.
Knock on wood.
You might just jinx it right
listen, if you're a pitcher, you're this close to being out for a season, man.
Oh,
and
you're a warm-up from being out for a season.
and your fucking contract is guaranteed. And now, if he can't pitch, he can't hit. And you're gonna pay a dude $500 million. He's gonna get minimum $500 million, Rafa. Yes or no?
I agree. If he has another MVP season, yeah. He's minus 200 in a pool in a league. Dude, where imagine there's 9 guys on each, or let's say 8 guys, right? Because it's rare for a pitcher to win MVP. But 8 guys.
Did Kershaw do it one year?
Yeah, and Cy Young and MVP.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
amazing. I don't know how you don't like him.
now.
He just talks shit about fucking
I
Dodgers.
just talk shit.
I don't.
dude.
He's good. He's great.
He's all-time great.
Never heard you say that, by the way.
He's all-time great. So I think if he wins the MVP again or close, if he has an amazing season, there he's going to get the money.
Otani's plus 22 right now.
Plus-
Plus 220.
Who's
plus 220.
Who's the favorite? Is
Him.
it him?
The judge is behind him at
Check
plus
MGM.
650.
I heard it was minus 200.
Listen, we've all
But
heard
226.
the conspiracy theories about the juice balls in New York.
I
right?
saw that, yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of
Some
people.
guy came out.
He came
said that
out
shit.
and they took balls and
he has a ball from every
yes,
ballpark.
Really?
and the most juice balls were guess where? In New York, where Judge was playing.
Wow.
Oh,
And
that's a strong accusation.
it
You throwing
is
that on
strong
Judge like that.
It is
Allegedly.
strong.
Yeah, what's Judge's road home runs?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
What
a-
are his
that's a-
road?
that's a-
Let's
that's a
let's
good
look that
topic.
up.
Yeah,
Let's look that up. Road versus home is splits.
Well, listen, I'm a Dodger fan. I want to see Ohtani and Trout just play somewhere else. I just want to see them be a star on the biggest stage. That's what I want to see. We're getting cheated. We are cheated as baseball. I'm a baseball fan. I love fucking baseball. We are cheated that Trout is on the Angels. We are cheated that Ohtani is stuck in Anaheim.
We only saw Barry Bonds reach the World Series once with the Giants.
Yeah, but God, he was this fucking star though. He was and they were in the playoffs. They were great. They were fucking great. The Giants were great they owned the NL West for a long fucking time.
But they only made it to one World
What's the-
Series.
what's- what
And
would be
guess
the-
who they lost to?
The
The
Angels.
Angels.
Wow.
What a fucking
Who would be the equivalent to like what the Trout situation and the reason why?
What do you mean? Like in what
Like
sport?
no, in baseball. Like who else was top of his game, one of the best,
who didn't
and then just stayed in the sucky team?
yeah, that's a great fucking call.
Nobody's been that good. This guy is the greatest. He's gonna be the greatest of all time.
trying to think like who was a superstar that played on a shitty team for a long time. That's a
Ted
great-
Williams.
That's fucking a little bit before our time.
Doesn't matter. He fucking was
Yeah.
one of the greatest hitters of all time.
Or how can you say he's not the greatest hitter of
Pete-
all time?
Pete Rose, the greatest hitter of all time.
Yeah, I guess.
Tony Gwynn,
Tony Gwynn.
superstar, greatest hitter of his era. Never fucking. He
was
went
in
into
one
one World
Series.
Series, and they lost.
But Tony Gwynn wasn't a superstar.
No, I agree. Well, he
should
wasn't
be.
Mike Trout.
You know why
Yeah,
he wasn't
yeah.
a superstar? Because he was in San Diego.
Well, he didn't hit home runs either. He
That's
just
true.
hit 380 and with 6 home runs and 50 RBIs because he hit leadoff and he weighed 270 pounds. Or what around there.
Eddie,
That's
Eddie,
exaggerated.
Ask if you're out there, who was the MLB superstar that was stuck on a team that didn't win? That's such a great question, Jay. That is such a great question,
I don't know.
man.
I don't know.
You know why? Because all the stars are in fucking New York, on big fucking Boston, all the Cub. You know, if you're a star, go to the big markets.
Big markets, yeah.
That's
I mean-
why. And the Angels are not a big market.
What's it? Okay, well, that's fine.
By the way, I have Aaron Judge's home and away.
Ooh,
Let's
Yeah,
hear
break
him.
it
see it,
down.
let's see
So
it.
he had 30 of his 62 home runs at Yankee Stadium, one every 10 at bats, and
So-
he had 32 on the road.
32 on the road.
One
That
every
you
8
fucking
points.
falsely accused that man.
No,
I'm gonna apologize for Eddie.
Maybe they brought their own balls.
No, say that. Say that again. I didn't get that. So,
32 on the road of the
so,
62.
but what was it at home?
30.
30.
32 on the road.
Damn.
Yeah, fucking MLB could fucking do that.
What a monster.
I mean, listen, I love
Dude,
me
the guy's
some-
6'7", bro.
He's
Yeah.
a fucking
He's
beast.
a beast.
He is a stud. He's a stud. I thought he was going to go
But
to
he
San
was
Francisco.
he was already there. He was there. He didn't get up and leave. I know it's New York. It's different.
It's Nueva
but-
York.
But a lot of these guys, maybe they don't want to go home and play for their team. That's all I'm saying.
Well, yeah.
In Mike Trout's
But don't you want
to?
a wheen?
Yeah, but,
Nah, dude. In
They get
baseball,
paid so much.
in baseball, it's so hard to win. It really is. In the NBA, if you're the best player or two of the three best players or whatever, dude, you're always there at the end.
Yeah.
You're always there at the end. That's what it is. In baseball, it's like that. When you have the best quarterback in the league, a lot of the times you play there.
So listen to your fucking argument right now, because that's what I say about the Dodgers. They are a winning organization, but it's so hard to win a World Series. It's just so fucking hard.
I agree with you.
Yeah,
I agree with you there.
but you fucking
but you're degrading Mike Trout's excellence. Not you're that you're saying that
I'm
he didn't
degrading
leave.
his decision making.
Yeah, that's fine. I that doesn't bother me. That shit doesn't bother me. I don't get bothered by guys staying and playing here and making whatever. He didn't win a title. I don't give a fuck. Because to me, I think Barry Bonds the best player ever that I watch with my eyes. That's who I think. He never won a title. He never won one. Now Mike Trout is what we're seeing is now probably going to be the best ever, and he's probably not going to even fucking make it to the World Series.
But Barry was in the playoffs. He was a star. He was visible.
He had
I feel
really
like-
good teams.
He had a lot of people around him for sure. Great pitchers, great hitters. Everyone says he's the best player they've ever seen. If you ask anyone, they're like Barry Bonds, best player ever.
Griffey.
Steroids or no
World
steroids.
Series.
Yeah. Because
Griffey.
why? He was. You know what? That's the equivalent. That is the guy that you're talking about.
He left Seattle, went to Cincinnati, dude.
Yeah.
He left.
Yeah.
And Cincinnati's a big baseball market.
Because his dad played for Cincy, right? His dad was a superstar.
Cincinnati was a winning organization for a long
Yes.
time. Not when he got there,
But
obviously.
that's your answer to a question. Ken Griffey was the biggest star in baseball, and he wasted his fucking time in fucking Seattle.
He didn't waste his time.
I mean, that's sort of harsh to say.
Dude, he's probably the most recognizable baseball player.
Nintendo. Ken Griffey fucking
Yeah,
baseball.
I remember.
The
Yeah.
winning run.
I mean,
The winning run. What's the
just
name
saw-
of the video game?
I just saw because Felipe is a big baseball guy. I sent him they had a stat or Instagram account that I follow baseball. He churned on a 104 fastball in Cincinnati, bases loaded, and he almost hit it out of the fucking stadium. I mean, he was incredible, man.
Christian said, sorry, keep going.
No, go ahead.
Griffey and Ichiro both have no rings.
There you go.
All-time greats.
And this guy wants to send fucking Ohtani to fucking Seattle. You
doesn't matter.
Learn from your mistakes. Don't go to Seattle.
What does Ohtani get?
You know who got out of Seattle? A-Rod, and became a fucking superstar.
A-Rod was a superstar.
And he realized, I got to get the fuck out of here.
He went to Texas.
For money. And then the third one. he
Still
said-
went for money.
Yes, but he went to, and that's, I mean, he was a superstar.
Yeah.
So let's go. So let's finish the show off on some division odds, because baseball's here. We love baseball. Baseball's going to be a part of our daily
Picks.
Blue chips.
There will be
yes.
MLB for sure, and we'll cover it so much in the
Oh, 'cause Rafa's a baseball guy. I'm a baseball guy.
I'm a huge baseball guy. I
You
love baseball.
love baseball.
You know, it used to be my favorite sport for a long time. So fucking, we start pretending that the
Till-
Astros cheated.
Yeah.
We're not going to do that tonight.
No. So what? Break it down for us,
So you guys
Eddie.
want to go by division?
Yeah,
Yeah,
let's do it.
American or national? What are we doing
Let's
first?
do American League first.
Let's do it.
So American League Central. Do you guys want to guess? Or you guys want me to tell the
Detroit.
odds?
Detroit.
I'm going to say
White Sox?
Minnesota, and then Chicago,
The Cleveland Guardians
Cleveland.
are the first at plus 135.
and then
Great
Then
third baseman.
It's the White Sox, Minnesota Twins, Detroit Tigers, and Kansas City.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
like Minnesota and Chicago in that division.
I love Cleveland's roster. I love Manny. What's the third baseman? That kid is a stud.
Beast, Jose Ramirez.
Jose Ramirez. He's so
He's actually
fucking
moved
good.
over to first base.
Really?
Should be first base all year this year.
No shit.
I think so.
Wow. Great
They were
baseball
trying to
player.
get him to move.
I mean,
He played.
I will watch a game because of him.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Superstar.
Superstar talent.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he's got a superstar personality.
He does.
He does, right?
Funny as
Yeah,
fuck.
Yeah.
And he'll talk shit.
He played some games at first. They're going to try and get him over there.
That's going to extend his fucking career.
For sure.
Yeah. Short ass first baseman, though.
It's all right.
Yeah.
He's a big guy. You got to do something with him.
Yeah.
Fuck.
All
Can't
right.
DH him every night.
And moving to the East,
Yankees.
Boston?
They're not even close. They're finished fourth.
Boston's projected fourth. Yankees
Yeah.
are number one right now, plus
Yankees,
110.
Toronto,
Toronto next.
Toronto second.
Tampa,
And Tampa.
and then Boston. Boston's not going to win 70 games.
That's crazy.
That fucking
man.
team's done
Have
for
you
now.
ever been to?
Never.
I,
Never.
on.
I'm not a northeast dude. Like New York, Boston, that's not my shit.
I want to go to that stadium. I mean,
No,
that's-
that would be an experience. I'd like to go to that stadium and sit right
Yeah.
there in that short little area at third
Yeah.
base.
Yeah, it's so badass.
Yeah.
But why? Why do they so? Why are they throwing in the towel like this? Are they doing?
They gave up so much
are
over
they
the
doing?
years.
Are they doing the
They gave up
Houston
so
thing?
No, they gave up so much over the years to get guys.
So they're not tanking. They're just in a bad spot.
Yeah, they're just in a bad spot.
Okay.
I don't think there's enough talent there anywhere.
What? So where are we going next?
Moving to the American West.
Astros.
yeah, sir.
Yeah, Astros minus 200.
Jesus.
And then,
Cheaters? The cheaters?
the she who's she?
and then Seattle's at plus 360 is the second.
Seattle? Yeah, because they got
Yeah.
a bunch of young dudes who can play.
Honestly, this is my first time seeing Los Angeles Angels. I always thought they were Anaheim Angels.
so the
It's
Los
like I
Angeles
swear.
Angels of Anaheim.
Of Anaheim, yeah.
How
The dumbest show,
Stupid.
the dumbest name ever.
ever? No respect. And oh god, it's so annoying. Angel fans annoy the fuck out of me. And I have a lot of family that love the Angels, and they always call me Dodgers lost again. I'm like, dude, how can
I wouldn't do that if I was an Angel fan, though.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I do that shit like if I'm a Yankee fan, because at least I got shit to go behind it. Fuck, even a Cardinal fan, I do that.
Yeah.
And even worse, you have the two best players in fucking baseball,
Agreed.
and you still suck.
Two
How
of the three.
are you gonna talk shit about me? How are you gonna talk shit about Dodger fans? So fucking
It's because
stupid.
they expect to lose. Dodger fans expect to win every year.
yeah.
Shit. They're there every year.
Angels are not.
Yeah.
So they expect to lose all the time.
Yeah.
Otani, please don't fucking sign with the Angels. Don't sign with the Angels. I'll fucking take you to fucking Newport Beach. I'll fucking drive you there. I'll take you to Balboa Island. We'll go to Fashion fucking Square.
You'll be the guy. You'll be the guy.
I'll
You'll be the
take
guy.
you there, bro. I'll fucking drive you.
You'll be the guy.
Yeah. Same fucking shit.
All right.
So
and then,
Astros, Mariners.
what's it? Astros, Mariners, Angels, Rangers, Athletics.
Athletics.
Yeah, that's oof.
Athletics.
Athletics.
How soon till they move to
They're
Vegas?
plus 25,000.
The A's? Yeah, fuck.
how perfect would it be? Vegas needs a baseball team, and Oakland. And I
too
know,
hot there,
I
dude.
know
You
this.
gotta get a
I
stadium
know
indoor.
this firsthand. Okay, that is the worst fucking stadium on the fucking planet. They need a stadium, and Oakland doesn't have the money. They're not get. There's no one to fucking pay taxes there to give you a fucking stadium. It's a fucking. It is when the Raiders. It was already a shithole. Sorry, fucking people from Oakland. I fucking apologize, but you know, I'm not fucking lying.
You know it's true.
Yeah, you know it's true.
You know.
Listen, the Oakland A's need to go to Vegas. That shit has to happen in the next 2 years.
You need a stadium.
They'll fucking build fucking Vegas.
No, there's room
Build
everywhere.
it, they will come.
There's
Yeah,
room.
There's room. What are you, Al Bundy?
Wayne's World, come on.
But what do you think, Rob? Do you think that's gonna happen?
It's possibility. Possibility.
Wishy-washy over here.
I can't give you that.
I know they can't fucking survive in Oakland
Oh,
anymore.
we know that.
There's
yeah, for sure.
The stadium smells like fucking just chorro. It's fucking horrible. No one goes, and
It should happen, but you need a stadium before they go. You can't play fucking in the summer and 100-some degrees.
yeah.
When the Rangers played outdoors in Texas, dude, they would move their Sunday games to 4 p.m.
Yeah.
as it got in the summer.
Now they have the dome, right?
Yeah, the Globe Field.
yeah.
That's where they had the World Series.
Yeah.
That place is nice.
So
Right next to AT&T Stadium, by the way.
So that's all of AL, correct?
Yeah, and then
Who's the favorite to win it all in the AL? Is that?
It's either Yankees or the Astros. No, that's it.
Astros at plus 300 and the Yankees at plus 320.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right there.
There we
Neck and
go.
neck.
I love it.
The two big boys.
Then we have the National League,
National League, baby.
Central Division.
Central.
Oh, I'm going to go Cardinals.
I'll go Atlanta.
No, Central.
Oh,
Yeah, Cubs, Brewers.
Cubs,
Brewers probably there.
Brewers. Yeah, I'll probably go. Same with you.
Cardinals.
Cardinals, St. Louis.
Cardinals are minus 130. Then you have the Brewers, Cubs, Pirates, Reds.
Nolan
Yeah.
Arenado, man. We fucking miss out on Nolan. Such a fucking badass third baseman.
Yes, sir.
Then in the East,
I go Braves.
The Braves. Or Mets.
Braves, Mets?
Mets have to be right there.
they're just about even at odds.
Yeah.
Braves are plus 135. and the
I
Mets
want to
are plus
retract my
140.
bet. I'm going to go Philadelphia. Philadelphia.
Ooh, that's
Plus
a fucking-
300.
That's a tough fuck.
Plus 300.
Dude, that's a
Phillies.
division. That's a division right there.
Hammer that.
Early prop bet.
We're gonna prop bet Phillies plus 300 to win the NL East.
Man.
Plus 300 blue chip that.
I love
At plus
it.
300, dude, that's value.
Get your pencils and
Dude, they just signed Trey
pens out.
Turner. I didn't even know that.
Dude.
You need no.
Schwarber's a maniac.
Dude, that's plus 300 is a good line. They might not pitch enough, but
Real Muto, fucking best catcher in fucking baseball.
Bryce Harper.
Bryce Harper from Vegas. Man, I love that.
And then the NL West, this is going to be a good one.
Oh, man.
They got to be right there. It's right there. I'm going to go. I know
Padres have to be
it's
favored.
right there. It's got to be right there.
No, I bet they're like there's a jump.
No.
Uh-oh.
No.
Dude, the Padres are
no fucking way.
Rafa, the Padres are so fucking stacked.
I agree, but they can't be that much better than the Dodgers. It's got to be like neck and neck.
Because
I don't
that
think
must
so.
be a local Vegas thing then. Because their squad, top to bottom, is head and shoulders above the fucking Dodgers.
Do they pitch enough? What do you got?
That's always
So the Dodgers are favored
what?
at minus 140,
Imagine that.
What?
and the Padres are plus 145.
Wow! Don't
And then
blue-
the Giants and fucking Rocky should be plus $1 million.
the
And the
Giants
D-backs
are in
like,
trouble, man. The Giants need. That's why I said the Giants need a judge. They're so in desperate need
Dude, they
of a
need-
star.
They need Judge.
They
They,
need a face.
everything.
They need a face. Like, who's the best player that plays on fucking the San Francisco Giants? Can you even fucking name one? Yeah.
Name the coach before you name a player.
Yeah. I mean, the Giants, and it's a beautiful park. They have great fans.
Not
As much-
great fans.
I hate them. Listen, I fucking hate them.
Not great fans.
But they have
Dodgers and
low-
Giants fans are the worst fucking fans in all of sports.
Man.
They kill each other, bro. They
That's
kill each other.
That's
What
true.
other fans kill each other?
That's true.
That's how stupid they are.
They're,
You like the Giants, dog?
yeah.
Yeah, let me kill you on the way to your car. By the way, Ebuck's cousin's friend was killed at Dodger Stadium.
Whoa. Really?
Yes. And you can ask him about that.
Yeah,
crazy.
no.
Yeah. Dude,
No, listen.
those fans are tards.
No,
Like, dude, you can't take that shit that serious, bro.
No, you
Like,
can't.
Oh,
seriously.
of course.
You can't be killing
But the
people.
Giants, are done. They're terrible.
National League winners. I would think if you're gonna bet the Padres to win the division, might as well just bet them to win the division.
The whole thing.
no, right?
Yeah.
Well, if you want value, I
What's
would
the
know about
number?
all
What's the
that.
number on them to win it all?
The World Series?
No,
Or
the National League.
Oh, plus 500. Dodgers at plus 400.
I'd like the Phillies to win it
Then the
again.
Braves and Mets.
The Phillies got
Phillies
hot.
at plus
The
700.
Phillies got hot at the end. Like they didn't.
Yeah,
have-
I like their division. I like their
Odds,
division
plus
odds
300.
better than the value doesn't translate to winning the NL. If you're plus 300, you're third in the NL East. You should have higher odds than 700 to win the
yeah.
wild card comes into play, I guess. But
So is that it for?
And then the World Series.
Let's go World Series.
I'm gonna
baby.
say favorite
Astros.
has to be the Astros.
Yeah, plus 600.
Astros, Dodgers, Yankees.
Exact order.
Astros Dodgers? Are you kidding?
Dodgers
me?
plus 750. Yankees
Don't
plus
downplay
800.
that shit. Like if they don't have
Dude,
They got rid of major pieces.
a
Bueller.
major, dude, they
Oh,
have a major.
Trey.
I don't think
If
Bueller.
Dustin May comes back
Well, he's back.
and no, if he comes back and is a stud,
Oh yeah.
you have Walker Bueller and
No,
him.
Bueller's not going to be pitching for a while.
Wow.
Bueller's.
So who's the ace?
Julio.
Julio. Oh, besides Julio.
Julio's.
Who's
Julio's
the second
ace.
guy? Is it going to be Dustin May?
Well, he's the actual number 5 starter right now. I don't know why they're putting him at 5, but
Kershaw's going to pitch 20 games.
Well, yeah, maybe, and you'll have fucking
Bucket.
17 wins.
17 and 1 with two with two no decisions.
Yep.
Oh, that's
he'll
a
have
big
his,
number.
He'll have his fucking annual back problem early in the season.
Right before
30
his ping pong tournament.
30
or right after the ping pong
Yeah,
tournament.
30-day DL.
Yeah. Oh, 45 day. For sure. Is it now 60?
80. Shoot.
Yeah.
So listen,
80.
let's.
Who you predicting?
I'm predicting the Yankees to win it all.
I like that.
I
That's
like
who I like.
the Yankees. I think that's a good value bet.
Who they facing?
Yankees are tied at third favorites with Yankees, Braves, and Mets plus 800.
Who Yankees who?
San Diego.
Wow, really?
Yeah, I think what's his name? Soto. Soto, when he came last year, he played like shit.
He's a lefty, but the shift's coming. The shift's
shift's
gone.
coming.
The shift's gone.
He's-
Now what?
He's a superstar,
I agree.
and he.
Coaches on the Trojan sideline sometimes.
Oh my god,
Dude, he was a fucking
yes,
spitting image.
Yes, doppelganger, for sure.
So you'd like the Padres to
I like Yankees, Padres. Yankees win it all.
wow.
Yeah. So, what about you, Jay? Who do you got?
Astros.
Astros v.
To win the whole thing
Yeah.
against?
Shoot. Anybody.
Really?
Clear shot.
Okay. What about you, Eddie? Where you
Honestly,
at?
I don't really know too much about baseball.
All right. Okay. So one
I'm gonna
la-
say Yankees Dodgers World Series.
Wow.
I think they're gonna put it there, and
Wow. So some rookies. Gavin Lux is gonna have a big year then.
it's not a rookie anymore.
Well, no, but we have some other rookies coming into play.
Yankees, Dodgers.
God, we all want it every year.
They
Great for baseball.
Everybody wants it every year.
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw it out there. Do I want to see it? No, I want to see it. But
Yes, you do.
He wants to
No,
see
I don't.
Angels versus Angels.
I would, to be honest with you, I would love for the Angels to fucking win the division or just make the playoffs. I would love them to make the playoffs. That's what I want to see.
Angels?
Yeah, I
Oh,
want to see
okay.
I would love to see the Angels make the playoffs this year, and do decent. Do something.
something.
Give me something.
Something.
Just so Eddie can fucking chill out a little bit.
Okay, let's finish on this real quick. Shohei Ohtani, at the deadline, is he with another team or not?
It all depends on what they're doing, how they're
Well,
doing.
that's why I'm asking. What do you think? I'm asking.
I think
prediction.
Prediction: if they're playing well enough, he stays. I think he stays. I think they don't trade him.
Yeah. I think he stays too.
Well, you guys are fucking on fucking acid. He gone. So
So we gotta wait till July 31st.
yes.
Oof.
We all agree. We had talked about this before the show. We have our segment. You're fired. We're all firing the NBA and the All-Star game. Correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're all in agreement with that.
It's a bad.
I thought the Celebrity All-Star Game was better than the
Probably.
All-Star game.
I think I heard more good things about that than the All-Star game.
The Miz hitting
Dude,
the
nobody
buzzer beater
Yeah.
went viral.
Nobody wants to watch nobody wants to watch these guys just fucking dunk the whole time.
By themselves.
Kobe
uncontested.
said it. Kobe said it best. When you have the best players in the league and they're playing on one day all against each other, you want to see matchups.
Yeah.
You want to see it one-on-one.
Yeah.
for more than a quarter or more than a play,
Yeah.
right? You want to see
More
it.
than a play, yes.
For
exactly.
sure.
Yeah.
So that's what, that's what I would want to see at least. And they're like, oh, we're not going to change the format. You need to change something.
They're going to. They have to. They have to change it.
What type
I don't
of
know what you
format?
do.
I don't know how you can make it a more competitive format.
You have to.
What do you mean? What do you mean? You don't.
They would
There's
have to
plenty
just-
of.
they would have
So,
to just
so
scrap-
it's the worst All-Star game. Well, now NFL, I don't even consider that an All-Star game because
The Pro Bowl was better.
Pro Bowl did better.
yeah. Okay, so what you have to put meaning behind it. So you have to make it like worth something.
Those guys have way too much money for it to have meaning. Those guys make so much money.
Well, do it baseball, dude. Like whoever fucking wins.
The difference is
They would probably make it a charity
you
thing.
can't do. They don't do that anymore.
It is a charity
It
thing
is
now.
a charity thing now,
Oh,
but
it
you
is?
can't do
Yes.
that because those guys make so much money that $1 million to the winner. They don't give a
Yeah,
fuck.
yeah.
Go back to East-West. Go back to East-West.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
if East or West, you get home court advantage.
Ooh.
That's the only fucking thing that you can
Can't do that. You can't do that.
It's the only thing you can do.
That's no.
Then what's your solution?
I told you, break the teams up into 4. You do East-West, and then you break them. They play, for example, a 5-on-5 up to 21 or 13 or whatever the fuck you want to call it. And you kind of do like a round robin type of deal
So do what they did it with the
with the Pro Bowl.
no, in the NBA they did it with different like the Rising Stars teams. That's what they did kind of.
And right.
Oh, okay.
Okay, something like that.
All right.
And that was better.
Yeah, so it was the 4 teams and they're all in a bracket and they just played each other until like a tournament.
Yeah, and they had 4 coaches. Pau Gasol.
Just
like
do
it.
what the Big Three does.
Yeah, that you're probably right.
like-
Without the 4 pointers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Dude, the Big 3 games are better than the fucking
I've seen a
All-Star
couple.
game.
They're
Oh,
pretty.
yes.
Yeah.
Dude.
They try.
it's not even.
No. They
it's
play
not even close.
Dude,
Guys are
Chris
trying.
Jackson
Yeah.
is a monster in that league.
Yeah.
Not his name anymore, but
So before the show ends, I want to make a special announcement, special shout out, okay, to my firstborn son, who I did not sacrifice. Hawks on the Cobes has a birthday coming up on Saturday. Jacob, if you guys don't know, the reason I started this podcast, it was called something else. It was called the Father and Son Show. When we first started with Eddie, what was that, 2.5 years ago? Mm-hmm. Shout out to him. Happy birthday, Jacob. I love you. We're going to celebrate your birthday. I don't know how. We've had a shit show of events. We were doing this, we were doing that, and I don't know what we're going to do yet, but I promise we're going to have a good time. Happy birthday to Jacob.
happy birthday, bud.
25 years strong.
That guy's grinding FIFA right now.
He's grinding. He just got a PS5.
He's on that FIFA grind.
He has no time for a girlfriend right now.
Bro, he works and then comes straight home to FIFA.
Oh,
He's on
FIFA or Madden?
he's on that
That
grind.
sounds glorious.
It does, right?
Jay's like the good old-
To not have kids and just sit in that
No.
chair and grind like that. But let's also remind our people for the 5K giveaway. March Madness people, we need you to subscribe to YouTube. We need more subs on YouTube, and we're just on a pace to hit 10,000 on Instagram. Jay's giving you bangers day after day, guys. And by the way, if you want, please like,
Dude, we're
share.
getting 500, 600,000 views on these.
It's crazy.
Million, 2 million.
We in the last 30 days we have 8.5 million views.
Wow.
It's insane. Jay's killing it.
It's everyone on Instagram has friends that they share shit with. Just share it with
Oh,
them.
dude, you had like a video they shared like 60,000 times.
Oh
or
yeah,
something,
I'm just saying in general, like
Yeah.
just,
No, I
you
know.
And if you find it in your heart to send a little gift. Listen, there's a little button on the left-hand side. If we make you laugh every day, or if Jay's making you laugh every day, you appreciate our post, share it. Send a little gift. Send a little
If you're
sticker.
feeling a little generous that day.
Like I'm just saying, we're not begging here. We're not begging, but listen.
But if you like,
This show is not just we just don't come here. There's a lot of work. We have 4 guys, and there's a staff behind this show. There's a lot that goes into it. We appreciate you. We cherish every single follower. We cherish you, and thank you for watching. Thank you for subbing. Thank you for liking and following us on Instagram. We love you.
All the guys who comment.
Can we get a little shot skis? Because I always like to go out on a little toast. And it's freezing tonight, people. It is freezing. If you're in California, don't be driving around. It's gonna be fucking crazy. Listen, we will get through this week, California. Listen, if people in Fargo, North Dakota could do it,
Full blown panic.
If you didn't know, there's a storm behind them. Right, guys? There's a blizzard.
oh yeah. I mean, look at this. It's crazy. But let's bang that music, Eddie. Thank you.
Good night, everybody.
We love you guys. Cheers, Rafa. Thank you guys. Eddie, thank you for coming down. Jaybird, thank you for this. Jaybird flew down here right after work.
Oh yeah.
Love you guys.